We are live. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I hope that you guys are having a great day. And look, we have two, what's this? Boy next door beside me. Yes, the boy and the next door. I'm kidding.
Well,
We
we're
have
technically two boys,
Taris
and we're next door
and
to each other. So,
yeah. Well, we have Drac, the founder of Aetherfall Interactive, and Taris, our, of course, co-host of Web3ALITY. And welcome, everyone. Welcome to Web3ALITY X Aetherfall live stream. And we're going to talk about gaming. Taris' favorites, of course. Drip House, NFTs, crypto, and more. So share the live stream, guys. If you want to have a great morning tomorrow. Today.
Hey, you're sharing. You got a call out on Terry show here today.
Oh,
yeah. Definitely, guys. Like, share, retweet, comment. Let us know what you think. If you got any questions for Drac about Aetherfall, or if you guys want to talk anything about Drip House or anything about crypto Web3, and we will bring it to you. Bring it to you. Yeah.
oh,
What do we have on the
we got
agenda
a
today,
retweet
Drac?
from Vibu. Thank you so much, Vibu, for the retweet.
Thanks,
You are
Bibu.
Let's fucking go.
Vibu, the fucking founder himself. I still can't uh, forget. But yeah, thank you so much, Vivu, for the support and Drip House. I was just uploading your Tyrus. I was just uploading your video, the one that I've
Oh
sent you,
God,
the rant.
the one with
I
me
was just
ranting. Yeah.
yeah, uploading it on the creator dashboard. It was just so uh it's loading and it's been hours. It's still loading, so I was just waiting. I don't know if it's video, it's a bit harder to load. I haven't tried the images yet, but what's your experience there, Jack, uploading with the new stuff there on the Drip House? Yay. What happened? You can hear me?
We can
I
hear
can hear
you.
you.
Oh, okay. All right,
She asked you what your experience was with the creator dashboard and uploading with Drip House, like as far as videos and stuff go.
there.
It's very easy, honestly. Very easy. Just plug and play. Basically, you get the exact options and details that you have. Upload the video, upload the files, and it will automatically create the NFTs. And if there's certain requirements, you just reach out to the support team,
Yeah.
and they're pretty good response to people over there. That's for sure.
Yeah, and very human response. Like
Well, yeah, they are a team by Vibu and a company.
I've experienced I've reached out to few companies and some of the stuff that I've used online and pretty shitty support, but Drip
Oh
House
my
was
God,
superb.
don't get me ranting on that now. You should have seen. I had to deal with crypto.com. Crypto.com, one of the biggest in the industry for like dexes or centralized exchanges and stuff. And I'm sitting there and I'm waiting like 3 or 4 weeks just to get my initial response from them, because every time they would be like, "Oh, your ticket is very important to us. We look forward to helping you. Please wait for your person to come and connect with you." And it drove me insane, because I would connect with somebody and then they would disconnect, or I'd send an email and then I'd get the runaround, and then like 4 weeks or later, I finally got a response back, and they were like, "Oh yeah, because it was the wrong currency, it's going to cost $150 or some shit of like the $200 that I had to recover the fees." I was like, "Are you kidding me? To press a button?" Like, are you serious? Like, it's essentially like pressing a button. It's sending a command to a command line and being like, "Hey, this was sent to the wrong place. Send it here." Like what? And yeah, so I like it was a terrible experience. I ended up tagging the CEO on Twitter, and I was like, "What is your customer service experience?" Like, holy, and like I went through the whole thing for like the whole process that I went through, and like they finally got my stuff reverted, and they didn't charge me. So I was like, "Oh well, thank you."
Hey, something good came out of it, right?
Yeah, that's what you just got to tag the CEO.
I know now what to do because I just had that fucking experience with Coins PH, wherein uh, a pay was sent to fucking USDC Sol, wherein I specifically said USDT Sol, but they sent it still on USDC, so it was lost. Now, when I'm texting or sending them the support, it was like every fucking thing is a fucking script. Like, yeah, stepping in,
Yep.
but then
An
it's
automated script like, "Thank you for contacting us. We are sorry that you are having this issue. Let us look into this issue some more so that we can try to resolve your issue. We are sorry that you've had this issue and we are happy to help." And then they're not really happy to help because they're like, "Fuck, I don't know how to figure this thing out. Let's see if we can pass it up to like escalate it to the next person. Oh shit, they don't know how to help either. Damn it." But yeah, no, if you have a good support experience with any company in Web3, that's phenomenal. Because like even like community teams, like moderation teams and stuff like that, you have like a really bad experience across the board with a lot of Web3 companies. And I'm not saying it's because they're hiring out of like South America or the Philippines or India or any of this. I think what it is they're paying so little for a lot of these jobs.
right for Philippines.
You
That's
know,
I stand out because I give phenomenal support. I always ask, is there anything else I can help you with? Like,
it's
I go extra mile for support. That's
But
what
that's
I
the thing. If you specialize in support, you should go the extra mile. You're there for customer satisfaction. If that's your like, I'm a truck driver by nature. Like I'm rough and brash and I curse and all this other stuff. But like when you hop into like a customer service environment, you take on a different personality. Basically,
mm,
you put on that customer service persona. And you should go that extra mile no matter what, because that's what the job entails. You're there to ensure customer satisfaction and retention. That's the only purpose that you have. You're a cost otherwise.
for
You're
real.
an expense. You're an expense that these companies don't want.
But yeah, congratulations to your Haus for that comment. You guys got uh, you know, a phenomenal, I'd say phenomenal support because we get a real time. So far, whenever I have a question with Drip House, I get answers like almost within an hour, if not uh, the same minutes or that. But yeah, we're here actually to talk about also with what's happening with Aetherfall Interactive. What's the update? I'm so excited. What are the games?
So we got a lot of building over here. First of all, September 14th, we're gonna be officially releasing the beta for the RPG. It's actually now I can officially say that it's in a playable mode where actually looks RPG and you're just not running around. So we have the quests in there, we have the different NPCs. For this beta test, we made sure that all our at least 80% of our NFTs that we gave out, all those characters with their quests and everything is included. So there's a lot of the characters that were the ultimates that given out. Character 3D models are in game as well, and they issue out certain quests. And if that was not enough, we basically added two more people to our team, and we hope to get the Solana integration done by the end of the month. So officially, all the weapon NFTs and stuff like that, people will be able to automatically integrate it and be able to use them. Of course, there's a lot of building. I do definitely want to create bigger monsters for people to fight. At the moment, we have a one world boss in one of the maps, which is a Kraken. It's pretty hard level, but we have a lot of mini bosses, a lot of different types of characters. Each different enemy is surrounded by its own environment, and best of all, as per request, we were also be able to introduce the protector system into the game. So now, what protector system is basically for all the people out there is the sword and shield style of playing. If people have played Diablo and other games, you had different schematics of playing your role character. Now you have four of them. So dual swords, you have sword and shield, you have just a sword, and you have the bow class series. So there's four different play types you can utilize, and with all that around, we got an FPS coming out. So we have FPS building at the moment. Just working out the kinks on the multiplayer. So that should be released on October 1st. The goal is to bring the FPS of Counter Strike merge with the capabilities of Valorant or different ability type to make it more exciting, more fun with large maps with different weapons and stuff like that. And we'll create it basically open free for all for that one, so people can create their own servers. But there is going to be official servers hosted by us that's specifically going to cater to specific maps to prevent what do you call anti-hacks and cheats and stuff like that. So to monitor them properly and also to expand on them with the hope of integrating the Solana integration on that as well, so we can have the Gamble5 abilities on there as well. So we got a lot of cooking for this month. So hopefully this month and next month we get to bring a lot of exciting news and games for you guys to be able to play. And the best part about the FPS, it's gonna be fully Web3 in browser based. Sorry, I should say WebGL, not Web3. So it's gonna be WebGL. Everybody will be able to just go on their browser and be able to play the game, and that's the best part about it. Yeah,
Wow, there's a lot. Like
That is
I'm
a lot.
I'm trying
yeah.
to absorb everything, and it was like, did Drac even sleep building all of this? It's like, no, I gotta do this, and he just worked on it and didn't stop working on it. He was like, no, you cannot stop me.
Well, that's pretty much what happens. That's pretty much what happens is I go to sleep and I get 50 more ideas, and then I collaborate with the developer, and then he's like, "Fuck off," we ain't doing this shit until we have a four-man
Yeah.
team,
Holy shit, that's awesome! It's like,
and then we build more on it.
holy shit, it's FPS is a first person
Shooter.
Shooter.
Yep.
Yeah.
shooter. Wow, I like that. It's what I've seen on the the racing thingy. Tires. Is that like a first person POV, or
Which one?
the racing game that you played with, that I posted an AMA with as well with the Morpheus before? It's like the flying racing one. Remember
Fly
that?
the Planet Atmos one?
Ah, yes. Is that FPS too?
No, that was a racer. That wasn't an FPS.
Oh,
It was kind of like a Mario Kart style um game. So like it's racing at the core, but
oh, okay.
it's
Yeah,
it's
I just
actually just a
just
yeah.
want to just understand the FPS thingy, but I think it's
I
like
think
what.
of like Call of Duty.
Oh, okay, yeah. You know who's playing Call of Duty? Creon and Izia. They've been playing that. Uh, they've been playing that, and then maybe when when we have this live, when we can play it, and then it's WebGL, like we can play it on the browser.
Yep.
That's one of the reasons why we went that way, so that
Ah,
even though as an Android person I hate Mac, this is for all the
yes.
Mac people out there.
Thank you. Thank you. So that I can play and stream too. And because sometimes when those two people gets bored, they just play COD and just leave me alone in my stream, and they were like, "Bye, Harley. We're just gonna play." Okay, bye. Like, and then
Well,
mm,
COD is a pretty heavy game, and on top of that, there's one thing about COD that I personally don't like.
mm,
COD may have a lot of advanced features, no doubt. It's one of the top of the line work done by a lot of developers.
mm,
It's the fact that what annoys me is I can literally uh, hide in the corner and get my health back up. That's what I hate the most, right? So, and that's what when you go to shoot people, they don't freaking die unless there's two sniper headshots. That's not how it works. You get a sniper headshot, you're dead. Simple, done. You're gone. Case. That's how realistic games should be. So the FPS this time is gonna be your health is gonna go down, and it ain't gonna come back up. So unless we start developing different kind of abilities and stuff like that, in future, as per whatever the community-based decision is gonna be,
I
um,
want to be the
or it's gonna,
fairy.
well, join our Discord.
I want to be the fairy that actually, heals those fucking soldiers. I just want to be the fairy Harley there.
A medic class is understandable, but a medic has to fight as well.
Why
Let
do
me
I
write
have
that
to
down.
be
Actually, medic
starry?
with.
I'm just gonna be the pretty Harley there, just healing people. Fighting is hard. Why do I need to? Uh, can
Well,
it be just like like something that they can call when they have extra, when they have extra power, or they got a can or whatever they loot, and healing Harley will show.
well, technically, with the way we are going, the goal is that there's going to be different characters, right? We are creating this game in order to allow different projects and communities to come together in one spot. So with that being said, there's going to be a lot of different characters from different projects and our own
Oh,
games, and each of these characters have their own abilities and stuff like that. They're going
oh,
to be baseline for the start, but then as we develop further, we can add like a medic, and that medic is going to be purely heals, but
so
you know.
So how's the partnership for this one? Like, let's say you got a partnership with Drip House. Let's say they want to partner with Aetherfall to have their characters, or their what are the things that they can have there, like your partners, potential partners, how they can benefit from this. Let's say they want to bring their community on your platform to have games. Um, what's how's the process? How are they gonna be reaching out? Yeah, basically, what's the process, their benefits, and yeah.
So first of all, it would be like this. In my consideration, imagination going viral right now, it would be first thing first would be, let's say we shake our hand, and we come to agreement that we're going to integrate Drip House into the gaming sector of our FPS. Uh, any characters that they favor, we can take those characters, make the 3D models, and insert them into the game.
Mm-hmm,
Now that would be like a baseline for anybody and everybody can play, right?
mm-hmm,
Once we have the Solana integration, Drip can do from their channels a specific drop of a specific character that's only and only exclusive for Drip House members. Those who have those NFTs will be able to unlock that particular character. And that particular character has their own skin and stuff like that. So this way, it's much more enticing for the people to do the secures and be able to come in and play with that character, enjoy the skins without having to pay like $10, $15 for a skin, right? So it would eliminate entirely the money aspect and bring in the more community aspect to be able to enjoy the game without having to pay anything. So I think that would be one of the major benefits of adding drip to the community.
I love this. It's more on bringing communities together instead of just Aetherfall. I just understood it now. Like, it's like an open source, open world that.
Basically, it's yeah,
They.
creativity is the king, right? If you notice in Web3 that we have all gone through, right? In different projects, you go in, everybody's their own. Oh, this is my stuff. Oh, this is my stuff. Well,
Mm-hmm,
why can I join with you, right? Oh
mm-hmm.
no, if you want to join, you gotta pay 50K because I sold out my entire first collection. Like, nah, it ain't gonna work that way. No, 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 no. You come in, we sign an agreement, we do a comfortable deal agreement, whatever we come down to, say that this is going to be this way, and we introduce your character. This way your entire community gets to enjoy it. It's not just, and the more people come in, the more one platform can expand, and the more one platform can expand, we can grow this as big as Call of Duty, for that, for example, for the matter of fact, and have expand on our builders and stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff you can do if
Whole
you have more people.
like Nifty Island kind of like, because they can build their own stuff. Their characters can be integrated. If they have 3D characters, is it possible to have their 3D uh, characters there without, without having uh, to get it from you, or how does it work?
So the process is simple. If you have a 3D character, first of all, it needs to be rigged according to the engine that we are using, right? So the skeleton base has to be 125 skeleton mesh, which allows perfect hand movement, perfect face movement, body language, walking, and stuff like that. So we'll first create the animations of crouching, walking, running, jumping, shooting left to right, throwing grenades and stuff like that, firing rocket launchers and stuff like that. With that, once that is created, then the second step is going to be adding the visual effects. Right? You fire a grenade launcher, you want an explosion. You don't want a boom dead, right? So you want a little bit of a visual effects of sorts. Once that is done, that then that character is basically, you drag it from one piece to another piece and insert into the existing system where it's able to communicate, change the values, and that's basically it. It takes maybe 5-10 days tops, with the entire work process between a couple of developers to have this thing done. Yeah.
Wow, like I didn't know it's that hard to. But this is awesome, because imagine how many PFPs that will be able to just be on one world. And the concept of, I have this concept of one Solana party before. I can show you that. Like I'm thinking of like just bringing worlds together. That's because I've worked with Player One Universe, right? Kind of like Miniverse stuff, but it's on Discord, and this one is basically on a, a literally game, whatever you want to do there. Like, what I am actually thinking is that for communities, let's say they have PFPs, right? And this could bring NFTs that's like they say great again, because they can set up task, or let's say mission, first to uh, first to find stuff, first to just fun stuff to do IRL they can do on the open world. And yeah, integrating or just having the concept of you can do the IRL stuff on the open world is really, it's mind blowing.
it
Concept.
both both our games allow that. So even with the draconian era, the concept is fantasy and old school style fighting and everything. It's not, it's open world, it's limitless, right? So um even considering that, just the RPG itself, a project can come in, talk to us, and say, listen, this is let's for example take I don't know, um
Let's say,
board
well,
apes, right? Just take for
uh,
example board apes, right?
uh,
Board apes are basically zombified monkeys in a sense, right?
uh-huh.
Now we're not gonna recreate each and every PFP, but what can be done is we can create, for example, uh, an entire jungle, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we can create certain types, maybe like 4 or 5 types of different enemies for a player to fight, and these are specifically to cater towards the community. So different traits and stuff like that. Zombified mutant monkeys come in and try to kill you. Upgraded to a hybrid. I don't know. There's a lot of possibility, and then there's an entire world dedicated to them. Right now, once they download the game, they start playing. They're like, "Where's the stuff? Where's the stuff? I want to play this." Well, now it's token gated, meaning in a sense where if you have this community's PFP, it will automatically unlock the gate, the portal towards that entire world, and that entire world will have its own quest and stuff like that. So your entire community gets to enjoy that part of the world based on the level that we have agreed on.
Yeah,
And
it's. Mhm.
yeah, it's the same thing for the FPS as well. We can do the same thing, like create a new world, right? A world dedicated to Bored Ape Yachts or their logos, their advertisement. Let's say they create a city, right? You have a full fledged city in there, and then you create that. Done. We solid.
That's awesome. So what's the difference between the draconian era and this FPS?
Well, FPS is basically first person shooter, right? Free for all. You can go kill anybody you want. You can keep fighting with different abilities. You can play with different characters. Um, you would have different weapons and stuff like that. You know, the basics would be capture the flag, free for all, gun game, and stuff like that. I'm trying to take the best from everything and merge it together. And you have different levels. You can go into different maps and play different maps and stuff like that. You can randomize the maps. Basically what the community wants is what we can give in this world and in both worlds in the RPG. But the only thing is in the limitation in the RPG is um, this is more focused towards a storyline of Apollo, right? It's an open world. And in that storyline, you can do hundreds of modifications. You can add new worlds, new quests, new walkthroughs, new maps, new weapons, anything you like. You can create world bosses. There's even plans to create specific maps for world conquest, meaning you can team up with people in teams of 5 and be able to go in a specific world that will open up and during a specific time, which is going to be completely play to earn. And then the system is going to assign, say, this is for level 1 to level 50, 50 to level 100, and different rewards are going to be allocated. And if you don't choose amongst yourself, it's going to be randomly assigned to you. This way it's fair to everybody, and you have a 3-minute timer. So either make sure you get on with your friends and be able to enjoy those perks, but at the same time it eliminates any kind of bullying, and at the same time it allows you to have personal control on how you want to play the game. So today you play only 5 levels, 5 quests, and you say, I don't have time. I can come back and play the game later, and nothing's going to change. The world is not going to evolve around you. um, it's going to be the same. You got to follow the quest storyline and stuff like that. So it's more for the people to enjoy on their own luxury instead of being forced to grind. And when you're forced to grind, I've noticed that it tends to make you hate the game. Obsessive grinding always tends to make you hate you, unless you're a diehard fan. Then that's I cannot do anything about that. You're right.
Well, only Taris can answer that. Excessive gaming. I don't know if Taris has the concept of excessive gaming. I don't think.
Excessive? There's no such thing as excessive gaming.
Yeah, I I guess so.
There's no, there is no such thing
Yeah.
as excessive gaming. There's
Yeah.
none.
Hmm.
I can play games 12, 14 hours a day if I
Yeah.
wanted to. Like if I have a
Same.
really good, yeah, if I have a really good game or a good set of games, something that I can switch my attentions between if I want or need to, I could do it all day every day. Like I could just game. I can game. I could stream. I mean, fuck. I like last month when I was home, I streamed like 80 hours over the course of the month or some shit like that. Like, and that was just me gaming and chilling and hanging out, and that's not including like spaces and shit like that. So, like, really, if I dedicated my time, I could just play all day, bro. Like,
I can do maybe 4 hours, 5 hours tops. And the only game that has been able to retain my attention at this moment is Rust. The amount of dishing of toxicity in that game by trapping people in
mhm.
my trap bases, I fucking love it.
Oh, so you're just a troll.
Oh, 110%. You 110%. You think you're gonna download my RPG and I'm gonna easily accessible to you to have all the weapons? Hell no. You're gonna go through the pain and suffering of solving those puzzles, going through the lavas, solving different traps and stuff like that in order to get what you want. You ain't getting away that easy.
Yeah,
Find me an
I
RPG with traps.
many, but
It's just a statement, you know that.
hold on, let me pull the list up. No, um, but yeah, no, like it. There's not many RPGs out there that are like super challenging, realistically. So it'll be interesting to see how Aetherfall plays. So
So let's say I set up let's say a witch in versus werewolves kind of like game there, or just they'll just have to kill each other to a quest for a for a witch and werewolf like. And do you need to set up, or is there any setup wherein you can set a timing, and it can count how many which are left, same with werewolves, so that there's, let's say there's gonna be competition between communities, let's say Drift House versus Magic Eden, their team, let's say their CEOs or their upper team will be doing some, shooting there. And you can have that kind of tournament on the new FPS right now, or how
That
does
is
it?
totally doable on the FPS, yes. Uh, but it's not totally doable on the RPG simply because of the fact that in RPG you have to get to a certain level and you got to make sure your entire team is on a certain level so you can have a balanced comparison, right? So let's say we cap the entire multiplayer system at level 25. In order to make it fair, you got to make sure your entire team is at level 25 and the other side of the team is also on level 25. So this way it's a fair competition. RPG cannot produce that perfectly, right? Some people will do the quest, some people will get lucky. So for example, if you take on drip, there's a specific keys that we have given out, right? And those keys unlock special loot boxes. Those loot boxes are not going to be available to the normal people. Only people from the Drip House family who secured them will be able to unlock that chest. And that chest is going to have a little bit overpowered, not overpowered, but I would say slightly more stronger weaponry or defense shield or something like that, which is not in the common loot chests. All right. So that's how it's going to be done. So in RPG, it's not fair. Um, FPS, free for all, buddy. Every bullet counts the same damage, right? Whether be it from MP5 or M4A or SKS or I don't know. I'm going over the guns. AK-47, whatever that you want. Whatever you want, it's gonna be the same damage style. So your entire team can equip all those weapons and level doesn't matter in there. It's more about your ability, it's the more about how you maneuver, how you are able to sneak around, shoot people, your strategy. It will depend on your strategy basically, on how your team operates. And that's to me the main thing. That is totally doable in the FPS. but not in the RPG.
So what's your roadmap here on the FPS? What's your uh vision for these a lot of possibilities that we can do? What's your like end game, or let's say what's the thing you can see with like bling 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 bling, or wherein you can say I made it?
Well, the goal is to have, let's see, I want to be proudly be able to say that I have at least 3 to 5 thousand people where I have to be forced to purchase my own servers and be able to proudly say I designed this game, right? I laid the foundation for people to come in and enjoy the game free of cost and be able to make money at the same time. That is the end of my roadmap. Everything in between is completely building. Anybody who says gives you dedicated timelines,
Mm-hmm.
um, I would say it's very hard to accomplish. If you have a real life IRL job and stuff like that, it's very, very hard to accomplish. I'd rather create realistic goals and
Mm-hmm.
the end game where everything is achievable while keeping the community well informed on what's going on, right? I've utilized this way the entire time since the day when I started the project. I said I'm not gonna sell anything till I'm able to produce proof of work, right?
Mm-hmm.
And during the way, I keep informing my community. Oh, this is what we're doing. This is what I'm doing. This is what has been done, or this is the stuff that I've added, right? To keep them updated. And I think that keeping the honest policy, especially in the Web3 and Twitter community,
Mm-hmm.
um, is very important because of the fact that we have gone through so much rugs and so much um, platforms that were not able to produce what they promised and then they just disappeared, right? So I rather be upfront, show my face, and say, look, I'm here, I'm building. It's just I'm slow. Right? That's more acceptable than saying, oh, I'm gonna have the game ready. It's gonna be fully equipped. No, 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 no. you know
I love
October
that.
1st,
Mm.
you're gonna have a game. It's not gonna be fully done, but at least it's gonna be playable, and then we can expand on it. That's much more plausible, and you can work more on it. And I think that is a much more satisfactory answer than promising something that's not doable.
I love it because the community becomes part of the journey, and it's not like magic, the one that we always thought. Like, oh, when you do a project, it's from zero to hero. Sounds like that, and the stuff that you go through, the things that you go through, they don't know about it, but you you make sure that they know the process, every road that you take, and every humps that that you meet. And I love it. I love the part where you update the community in every step of the way, and that should be the way on building on Web3, because we're early here, and most of the stuff that we've seen, like you've said, they all disappear. They got money, but they disappeared. They just built ready stuff. I've heard this from somewhere when I'm going on spaces. They were like, they it's a ready game. It was like years ago games that was great, and they just bought that game and then did it like a Web3 game, and raise token and done. There. And that shit is crazy. I hope that uh we'll be able to, how can we eliminate those, but I'm not sure it will be soon, for people to see which ones are real and which ones are not, especially those who got like lots of money, who can pay KOLs, to promote the stuff. But you know what's
It's
your
it's something that's never gonna disappear. Unfortunately, that's how the world works, right?
do you
The
plan
world.
uh
Go ahead.
do you plan to pay KOLs for, let's say you get funding? Do you plan to pay KOLs to promote Aetherfall products on Aetherfall or games on Aetherfall.
Well, I would definitely have to do that. Yes, it would be a great marketing strategy to allow Web 2 people to come in and be able to play the game as well, right? Just not Web 3 people. So, in order to reach out to these people, you definitely need some kind of marketing. Like there's a limit to what I can do and what I can reach out. Me
Mhm.
managing Twitter is the maximum what I can do, right? If I had the funding, yes, I will go on Instagram. I would have videos on Twitter, not only on Twitter, I will also have it on Snapchat and YouTube and stuff like that to create more promos. I am horrible at video editing, so definitely,
Hmm.
get somebody at video editing to be able to showcase the awesome viewpoints of the maps that have been created, right? Um, the the different huts and the style and stuff like that. It took me just 5 hours to figure out how to get an angle, just to record something, and then it turns out I was recording from the backside of it, and I'm done. I'm done.
I
I'm not
tried
touching this.
I
I
tried
tried.
video
That's it.
editing.
Yeah,
It
that's
took
the
me
that's
hours. It took
yeah.
me fucking hours. It looks good, but it doesn't look that good yet that you can say it's good to upload. Like, holy shit, no, it's not yet. And it
Oh,
took hours
I
already.
I did a little video editing. I think mine came out all right. I did like a
I've
10
been
minute
using.
clip.
I did CapCut and stuff like that,
Yep.
to get small cuts and stuff like that. Dog, I'm picking it up. I'm picking it up. I got Demon Dan helping me out with that stuff on the back end a little bit. So I'm picking
But
it up. It's just that it's time consuming, right?
hmm,
I rather watch the videos and create blueprints for my game because I save thousands of dollars that way, and then I can work out the video editing part, which is bad on my side because it goes hand in hand. But at the same time, like I said, there's a limit on one man army can achieve. You know?
Yeah. And that's the problem with a lot of like studios, like indie devs and stuff. Like they have a lot of limited resources compared to others, like a lot of the bigger companies out there.
You got $1 million, right? Oh damn! I would have the game designed in 6 months. I would have a 15-man team. Let's go. you know.
well, you can
But
see the fundings, the amounts of money that they make from these fundings. It's just maybe meeting the right people and then having the stuff that they need. I think you can get the funding you need, once, like I said, once we get into the right people. And I'm pretty sure we have
Well,
already,
the
though.
problem is what the people doing the funding expect.
Yeah,
yeah,
That
high
that
expectations
is
can get us
what
killed.
that
well,
is
not even the high expectations, dude. Like the fucking insanity of
the
like the valuations for some of the tokens and like what they expect to see for sales and like different KPIs over time and like it gets crazy.
You didn't tell me
Like
you're already, Taris. Sorry.
what?
You didn't tell me you're already playing.
Of course I'm playing.
What is this?
Oh, this is Engines of Fury. They just told me that they were doing
Oh,
the play test again, so
let me see. Okay.
could
I
have put
just
Aetherfall. Jeez. So
Well, these are the what I wanted to show is these are the characters that were actually given out. Um, Hold on.
so what are the people like the community members? Because it's for community, seems like, right? And for community members, how they can uh be part, or how they can partake on the testing, or where we at right now on the FPS.
So the FPS comes out on October 1st, like I said.
Oh,
Uh, Yeah, it's currently in developing mode. There's a lot of kinks with the multiplayer side, so I'm not gonna release that before I fix the kinks, right? And I don't want the code to be exploited.
Mm-hmm.
At the same time, the RPG is gonna be out this coming Saturday, so people can be able to just click on the link, be able to download all the files, and it's gonna auto run from the Explorer itself. You don't need to install the game; it's just a file and folder. Everything's right there. Once we get uploaded on Steam for this, then you can automatically get the patch updates and everything like that. So currently, I applied for the Steam account. So once that gets approved, this I won't have to
Mm.
worry about the launcher and any updates that come in. We'll just push it out through Steam. Done. You don't have to worry about anything. That's how it's gonna be.
Have you like what's kept you off of like Hyperplay or one of the other smaller launcher companies?
Hyperplay.
Yeah,
Let me see.
I believe that they're easier to get on board with, and they're Web3 like super Web3 friendly.
I'm joining the Discord right now. I'll find out.
Yeah, a lot of games are releasing like Web3 games are releasing on Hyperplay. I hate Hyperplay personally. I think Hyperplay is a dog shit launcher, but I, it's what's available. Then it may work out for you. You know.
Well, there's no harm in going on Hyperplay and going on Steam at the same
Oh yeah,
time.
a lot of people launch on Hyperplay and Epic, Hyperplay and Steam, Hyperplay, Steam, and Epic. So I mean, if it gives you an opportunity to do something through a launcher rather than like a file download system, you're better off because a lot of people are more skeptical about downloading shit through like file folders and running .exes on their computer like from like a download link or something like that.
Hmm.
Um yeah, with people like security concerns and shit, you know?
True, that is possible. Once again, it is beta testing in my defense.
Oh yeah.
So
No, no, I
yeah,
know that. I'm just saying like people have those concerns. So
true.
like it might help with getting more users into playtest and result in you getting better feedback and better like bug reports and you know.
Well, the way I have decided to counter that is, um, in that file link you will get a WinRAR file, right?
Mhm.
And you can scan that WinRAR file for any viruses or anything like that to make sure you're safe or your computer is safe. Um, and then you can extract the package and just double click on the launcher and double click on the icon gameplay exe, and then it will automatically load. It does not at all install on your computer. It's an automated cache system where when you are playing the game will automatically save everything on the cache so you can do the testing and stuff like that. As long as you don't delete the folder, the gameplay is going to be saved in the cache in the folder, not on your anywhere. It's not going to go install in your user program files or your downloads or any other thing. It's just a simple package you can scan, extract, and play. One, two, three, go. you know this way it gives the people a peace of mind that they can scan the system if they have any doubts about, oh, I might get a virus or something like that. Well, it's a rar file doesn't do anything unless you extract it. So before extracting you can scan it. And anything else, well, I'm right here, my face is right here, you can come and ask me questions.
I know where you work. I know where you live though.
Pretty much you can pull up my LinkedIn profile, it'll tell you where I work now.
Yeah.
or so I try to keep it as open as possible, and I try to show my face everywhere possible. I want to be upfront to people that I'm here for the long run.
Oh shit.
And given given the situation, I think I can proudly say I'm doing a lot better than the other people out there who have never shown their face once in this world. I think it's bullshit if you're running a big project or a multi-project, or you're making
Or
shit ton of money.
multi-million-dollar fucking blockchain, and you want
Yeah,
to fucking not dox. Like, it's kind of stupid in my opinion,
yeah.
but like you
What are you
and
trying to hide? Your face ain't that pretty, right?
yeah.
And none of our faces
Yeah,
are pretty. It's simple
I
as that.
like. I mean, there's security concerns with being doxxed on the internet and shit like that. But if you're a business, you should be public with who you are. I'm sorry.
Yes. Yeah.
I completely agree with you there. It's only good to it only benefits your users and your business if you're forward facing with who you are. And like, I mean, you don't have to like give your personal address or anything, but like
Well, in my case scenario, it is as valid as this.
what
The
was that?
company is registered in my name. You pull up the information, you'll get everything related to it. I have nothing to hide. Don't come in my house. My dad will probably kill you with a gun. Safety
Yeah.
concerns. That's it.
Uh-oh. You're admitting
Hey,
don't admit
you
don't admit certain things
listen,
online.
listen. It's as simple as that. You're gonna trespass into property just because you
No,
have
I'm not talking
something.
about that. I'm saying because you're from New York.
Thank
Certain
you.
things aren't. Yeah, yeah, exactly. You see what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro.
You
I'm
just gave it
looking
up.
out for you.
You just gave it up.
I know. I'm looking out for you there, bro. Like, New York, bro. Like, they're funny about certain things. Um, yeah. What am I
Well,
looking
yeah.
for here?
You ready, Tarish, to give you a brief rundown on the game?
Yeah, go for it, bro.
All right,
I'm gonna
let's do this.
yeah, I'm gonna run away while you're teaching me about the game.
So, at the moment, guys, we have 8 maps with open world system. We're giving you the live preview on this whole thing, how it looks from the outside. Do not judge these small characters in here. They're huge as fuck in the character size. With
It
that
only
being said,
looks small.
we look small. That's it. Only 4.5 acres minimum. Can be expanded into 3 more size.
Oh shit! I'm about to die. I'm trying to find a friggin' extract. I don't want to fight you guys.
All right, so let's find your extract and then we'll start.
Yeah, yeah. I'm running into everything as I'm trying to find the extract. Like I've run into way too many mobs so far for some no freaking reason. Where are the fucking extracts? Did they change the what is going
All right,
on
Harley.
here? I
Before we
found
get
like
into the
every
gaming
mob.
side,
Mhm.
why is your screen not on?
Which
Cause she's
one?
hiding. She's
Yeah,
hiding.
My screen? Why do you need to see me when you
We
guys?
want to see you, Arlie.
I
you're
don't.
the host.
You, you guys, you guys
All
are
right.
Why are we on
Uh-huh.
restream if you're not gonna show your face?
you guys are
Yeah.
looking good already. We have to highlight the boys sometimes.
No,
We
no,
don't need to.
no, 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 no.
Oh shit!
No, no, it's
I was
equal
too busy
rights. It's
rolling my
equal rights.
eyes.
We gotta have both men and women at the same time. It's equal rights movement right now.
No, no, no. We don't demand any equal rights at the moment. Like we
Oh,
It's
are.
oh
okay.
no,
We are
no!
giving it to
Now
you.
you don't want equal rights, huh?
No, no, no,
Like
no. We are happy
it's
with what
okay.
we have. It's like yeah. Girls can be girls.
Where is my extract?
Hang on. Let me fucking have my lipstick on. But I still like it.
So she's
I got to
patching up.
get pretty.
Yeah, she's patching up.
I need to fucking uh
So how
and
much blush? Whole.
that again. No, no worries. I'm not gonna add more. Like
So you
You
have
remember
already
that
added. You just
show?
admitted
You
that.
remember that show, King of Queens or whatever it was?
Oh yeah, love that guy. What's
Mimi.
his name?
so what you're saying, Taris? What you're saying,
I'm
Taris?
not saying you look like Mimi, but
Oh,
I was just making
you
a
just
reference
say
to
it.
it
You just said
because we
it.
were no, I didn't say you looked like it.
He's
I
just
was I was just I
referenced
You,
was
it.
just
you
talking
indirectly,
about it.
you just
No, I did
indirectly,
not. No, I didn't indirectly nothing.
you just directly, you
No, no, I didn't directly.
indirectly then. When can
No,
when can
I just
Uh,
mentioned it. You're the one being self conscious about how much makeup you put on.
yes, because you guys are very
Dude, I don't even have my hair brushed. Like I was just out doing DoorDash for like 7 hours or whatever. Like I don't give a fuck how I look. You guys get me how you get me. You love me the way I am or you won't.
Taris, you're Taris. I'm Harley. I need to be cute. I need
I
to be.
need to be pretty. I need to look good. I'm a woman. Oh.
It's a curse.
Yeah. It's only
It's
a curse if you let it be a curse. I can't get out.
like you can.
I think I found one. Fucking finally.
Which one?
An extractor.
What do you mean by extractor?
This is how I get out.
Oh,
Hey,
so are you on the uh FPS or Draconian era?
no, no, no. I wish I was on Draconian era. That's what I was. Oh shit! It's attacking me. Ow!
You be that.
I keep getting hit.
Hit Taris, hit.
No, don't hit.
How are
Hitting's
you
not
seeing his
nice
screen? I don't even
because
see
I'm
his screen. He's not
sharing
sharing.
it.
How
And
are you sharing it?
here.
It's. Oh, here
Now
we
you
go.
sharing it.
Yeah, no. Now she's sharing it. I've been sharing it.
Oh.
I switched earlier to your stuff because I, I
Yeah,
mean,
no. You were showcasing your stuff, so she was. Am I gonna get out? There it goes. Haha. I'm free.
extracted.
I got
Okay.
some decent stuff off of that one. I got my head armor and stuff. I died the last time I was in because I got too ballsy, and that was before they shut down the playtest for a little while, and they just opened the playtest back up. The team's really cool too. Like they're like a smaller development team, so but they I rock out with them a bit. Like me and Hank talk quite a bit about the game and stuff and what's going on, and they're just really cool peeps. Like
Is there any girl developer as well?
yeah, there's a bunch of female developers out there. They're just not. It's like yeah,
Not
you don't
what?
hear as much about them.
Not
Yeah.
what?
You changed the sentence midway. You stuff
What?
yourself on fire. That's good.
No, like they
Yeah.
just don't talk about them as much, dude. Like realistically, I mean they should because I mean some of them are really good developers, like but it's like any development. Like you have really good developers, you have really bad developers. You have some devrels who are like decent with development, but they're not great at development. They're good. They're better at the relationship aspect, you know, like the social and the conversational. And it makes a really good devrel, but doesn't necessarily make a really good dev because like dev brain is kind of fucked. Like if you think about it, to be able to think like that and code like that, like your brain has to just be wired differently. And in a lot of cases, those people are wired differently in more than just the development aspect. They're wired differently in like the social aspects as well. So like they're not people, they're not good at like talking publicly and stuff like that. And that's where like a lot of my points about needing really good community people and like event hosts and AMA like uh fucking yeah, like AMA hosts or co-hosts or people who can help keep the flow of conversation going the right way and make sure that you're not just sitting there jabbering for half an hour about values and algorithms and shit and like kind of keeping on things that people understand better. It's one thing if you're at like a dev AMA and you've got a bunch of developers there with you, but it's a completely different thing when you've got a bunch of normal people trying to figure out what's going on with your game, and your devs like talking dev to everybody, and everybody's like, what the fuck is going on? So that's why it's good to have good community people. And a lot of these like developers and technical founders aren't the best to do that. So yeah, we've spoken on this a few times, Harley, and me and you have spoken about that a little bit, Drac. So oh, anyway, I'm going to exit the game. But yeah, my desktop keeps getting larger. These are all my Web3 games. These are all my Web2 games, my launchers.
Same.
I have a whole row for launchers. My development stuff, my streaming stuff slash video editing stuff. Also, just so you know, Drac, if you're ever streaming and you want like some fun little background music and stuff, the Heartbound OST from Pirate Software Heartbound game is I think like $5 and it's completely free to use. And like, what was that?
I just tested that. Yeah, there's on Restream. You can upload your song or music to be your background while you're doing some stuff.
Oh, that's kind of cool actually. But yeah, so like this whole where where did it go?
And I cannot open my cam because I really look like shit. No, I can't. Sorry.
Yeah, you should open your cam. You got us both here on cam looking like well, no, Jack looks all right. I look like shit. Um,
Mm.
but yeah, so it's like something like 100 songs he's got in here, and it's completely DRM free. You're able to use it for streaming or content creation or anything like that. He doesn't give a shit. So like he's really cool on that part.
Who?
But yeah, Pirate
Well,
Software, the guy Thor. Yeah, like he's fucking awesome. He's an indie developer as well. So he's
Thor?
oh, I got fucking stains all over my shirt too, and I'm fucking sitting here streaming. Not that you guys can see it because it's below. Yeah,
well,
yeah, Thor.
the best part is Aetherfall has its own song. Soon we should have around 15, 20 of them. So people will be able to listen to all of them.
Let's.
You
And
should do the same thing. You should make them DRM free, right? And let people use them to stream with. And then, like I said, it's like a $5 download on Steam or some shit for the OST. And you'll have people. You'll be helping people out. You'll be making a little bit of money off of the music. You know.
we gotta talk more on that because that's for sure. Look, if you look at, let me share the screen. We
You
have
can take my screen off now, Harley.
Okay. Oh, it's off now.
There we go. Yeah, no, I turned it off already.
so we have basically our music collection from the Aetherfall, and there you go.
I saw that, Harley.
I'm. Yeah. There you go.
Uh,
Okay.
no. Click again. One more time.
Huh. Mm.
I spotted
What are
that
you
one.
just? She's just flashing us. Like, now you see me, now you don't.
That's all you get today.
And
Yes.
that's all you get. Like she's showing us something like naughty. That's all you get for today.
you gotta you gotta get lesser to want more. That's the stuff that I've learned.
Oh, I give you less so you want more. That's what it is.
Yes.
That doesn't work. Come on now.
It works. Give me one
Teaser,
second.
teaser.
Teaser,
Oh,
teaser.
look at this. So we have almost, let's say, for the past drops, 3, uh, 6,
Wow, wow.
9, I believe 12 songs already. Yeah, We have dropped 12 songs in 4 drops. So we're gonna keep adding more, and each of them is basically um, something related to gaming or crypto and stuff like that. The beats are pretty solid. I don't know if you guys can hear this stuff.
Yep.
Wow.
Digital world lights up my screen. Coins and blocks where dreams are seen. Playing hard in this cyber scene. Crypto gaming, living the dream. Solana's feet can't be beat. Transactions flow on coded street. NFTs and hands so sweet. Tomorrow's game beneath my feet. Crypto high, feeling the ride. Block by block, we will glide on the chain. We confide together in this digital tide. Trade your items, make your mark in this decentralized park. Every move ignites a spark. In this virtual embark. DeFi plans and gaming lands. Building empires with our hands. Virtual wins across the spans. Solana's world where future stands. Solana heartbeat steady and true. In the game, me and you. NFTs in every hue. Our adventure starts anew. Digital world unfolds so bright. Heroes rise within the night. Solana sparks a blazing light. NFTs are guiding light. Battles fought on chains so strong. Magic spells and codes belong. In this land we find our song. Blockchain echoes all night long. Crypto high, feeling the ride. Block by block, we will glide on the chain. We confide together in this digital tide.
And these are all commons. We have not dropped them as legendary or rare, anything like that. We have made sure that
Okay.
everybody and anybody can literally just go and secure the drops on drip.house/Aetherfall and be able to listen to the music. They can play this at the back end. It's all rights. As long as you download the NFT, the music rights to you. We have kept it open ended. There's no such thing as blocking anybody. Like this one, I'm a gamer.
I'm hearing an echo for some reason.
Um,
But it's only
But
on
it's
me.
only on me.
Me
oh,
too.
Oh no, it's on
Oh
you
no, it's
too.
on you too.
Yeah.
Oh, it's probably
Oh, it's
because you're
probably
playing
because
it
you're
over the
playing it over the
speaker.
speaker.
me?
Yeah, do you have us
Yeah,
on
do you have
speaker
us on
right now?
speaker right now?
Nope.
No,
Headphones.
that is
No, that is
super
super
weird.
weird.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
it's
playing here.
here.
It's probably because of the restream. I'm also streaming, and Harley's also streaming at the same time.
Maybe you're
Maybe you're
because you're sharing the same screen
That's
I
weird.
That's
guess.
weird.
with the
With the
same.
same.
Joystick in my hand now, playing all night somehow. Pixels light up my way, in the game I wanna stay.
Virtual world so bright. Battles fought in the night. Level up, feel the thrill. In this game, I'll stay still.
I was a gamer, and a gamer will always be a gamer. Chasing dreams in the screen, living in my gamer scene.
From the arcade to the console, gaming fills my heart whole. Like the waves of high score. In this life, I want more.
Glitch just inside me low, Chico's at the power show. Lights flash as battles grow. In this round, I won't go.
Leaderboard show my name. Victory claims my fame. Friends met in pixel art. In this game, I find my heart. Which is
scene.
This is just second of the song. I tried to get as many things as possible to include, and there's a lot of like songs that we I made that life and more positivity, gamer and crypto and all that good stuff.
How many
Like
songs do you have for the game?
at the moment, I have already created 9. I have 12 more for for 4 more drops after the next one. So usually on drip, I specify on the leaderboard, like you can see over here. I mentioned the next drop is focused on 3D weapons to be used in game. So the next drop is not going to have music. After that drop, it's going to have music in it. That's going to be, I'm going to make sure I post that information so that people know what they're getting or what they're securing. I think that's much more
Okay.
fair instead of just randomly rating and people just dropping droplets and stuff like that, not knowing what they're gonna get. I think this is a fair way to let them know beforehand, and
Yeah.
it's open rights, and I try to keep it as much as possible. Like you can see, I show what the picture is, and then I tell people on the side I've already let them know that what you see in the picture is usually used as a reference model to create the item. And when you get the NFT, you get the models with it as well. So that's the 3D model for it. And this is going to be used in game. Once we integrate the Solana system, you'll be able to use this as a tool for a defensive barrier. Like, for example, Nimlot's sword was this Nimlot's silver sword. This one is also an in-game weapon, and it's going to be used in Draconian Era. The metadata will tell you exactly which game it's for, and as you can see, the sword has been created. Full 3D model. You get the NFT, full rights to the weapon is yours. I have kept it open book for any developer out there to be able to use our NFTs assets in their game if they desire. They just gotta get let us know
Okay.
beforehand. That's it. So, um, like Blacksmith, I really love this guy because I was able to do a little bit retro vibe on him. Love the glasses. Full
Now
3D
these
model
are all pretty.
in house.
I keep hearing myself talking. I don't know why. I'm gonna try disconnecting and reconnecting.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Let's see what comments we got. I believe somebody just mentioned. So what are we gonna be playing? So Warren, this is gonna be Draconian Era's gameplay walkthrough, um, uncut from the editor side. The game is gonna be coming out next week, fully packaged. So today we're just doing a live demo to provide proof of work of what's going on, what we've been doing, why I have disappeared in the back end for the past couple of weeks. So yeah, that's what's going on. It's gonna be a heavy one. Get ready. And like I said, if you look at it, we released this character as an ultimate. Have the 3D model. It's not just for show. And in game, we have our beauties right here. Our characters right there. Each character is from Drip. Anything that we showcase, we put it in the game.
Okay,
So
so
this way,
anything that goes on, I can still hear myself. I don't know why. Harley, what did you do? Huh? Yeah, I'm doing it now.
Okay, try again.
What about now?
Oh, there
No,
you go.
that's perfect. It was you the whole time.
It was you the whole time. Not me. Either
It was
fault.
you.
how's it
I
my fault? I'm sharing the screen.
When I unshare your screen, let me do that again. Give me one sec. I'm gonna prove to you guys.
Thank
All
you.
right. Oh, there you go.
Oh yeah, that's weird.
Oh, I'm telling you, it's the screen because the screen has the restream too.
Okay, so let me do this.
Oh, that's why.
Let
Yeah.
me do this. All right, I'll stop the audio share tab, right, and try now.
All right. There you go.
Can you hear the echo?
No.
La echo,
No,
Teresh? Okay, so
no, I don't hear an
it's
echo.
okay. So that basically means what I'm sharing, the same thing is getting echoed to you guys. I don't know why. Everything is here. Well, no more music, that's for sure. But other than that,
At least for
trip stuff.
now.
Yeah. But the trip stuff, like I said, we have all the NFTs and characters. Um, at the moment, we're gonna have just a storyline based on these PFPs, and they're gonna be issuing out specific quests um, to their PFP. And these are all commons. We've even given out 3D models for zombies and stuff like that for just as a common, so people can
And
download
these are
them.
what in
Use.
game like mobs for the RPG.
Yeah, they're gonna be in-game mobs for the RPG.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And these are all in-house graphics. These aren't like pre-designed assets from like Unity or Unreal.
No, so your picture is from Midjourney, and then the work is mine,
Okay,
because that's
hmm,
where we take the ideas and then we try to form it in house.
that's kind of cool.
Chaos. And then you got, I think my favorite one was this one, the ice golem. Nice preview on the guy, and then we were able to create something dope. Now, all these characters, once we integrate the um, world mob system and the bigger quests and stuff like that, that's when these other major characters are going to come out. But as for the NPC characters, mostly are going to be used as NPCs in game, as quest givers, or they fight by next to you in certain quests and stuff like that. Like today's drop was Medgar Dragonborn.
That's pretty cool, man.
Yep.
Now you don't have any concerns about this with like Midjourney and using the assets as like part of a like
So
purchasable thing.
we have Midjourney subscription. When you have the pro subscription, you're allowed to commercially use them.
Okay,
And
that's
on
cool.
top of that, they're not all generated at Midjourney. Basically, it's a blend. All these pictures are blends. They're not straight up from Midjourney. This is just a blend. Blend is two different interactions of three different pictures, and then that's what we come up with. So yeah, that's how we're gonna
Okay,
play. Yeah.
cool. No, I know there was a lot of concern around using like AI image generation within like commercial stuff. That's why I asked.
Nowadays, if you get the pro subscription, you're basically good to go. They don't say anything anymore
Yeah.
because there's so much
Are
competition that they keep going after it. They're gonna lose all their customers and clientele, right? Even Etsy now allows you to upload AI stuff.
oh wow.
Yeah, so you can use, if you create it through AI and you can submit a proof of verification that you're using the AI and you have the full subscription, you're allowed to submit as many printable items, designs, anything like that on Etsy.
No
If a
shit.
company, yeah, if a company like that can do it, that means we're good. Basically means you're good.
Hmm.
So yeah, this was the purpose of Drip, that we were able to produce it. I think at the moment, well, at least we were the first people to introduce this entire character system through Drip. I believe there's a couple other new gaming platforms that came in. So competition for me. I hate competition.
Yeah.
Um,
I know. Like BR1 was releasing some of their stuff on Drip pretty early.
yeah,
Um,
but I don't know what happened. After that, I
well,
haven't heard from
I mean,
BR1.
BR1's kind of been they've been building. I don't know if they're like trying to build out more and like backing off on like the community aspect of it or the hype aspect of it or what. But I know they're still hosting like tournaments and stuff and giveaways and they're still funding all the wallets and everything. It's just seems like it's been kind of slow with them lately.
Well, BR1 is more like, if you look at it, they're more releasing videos and PFPs. They're not in-game assets.
Oh no, yeah,
Yeah, they're not in-game assets. We are releasing full-on in-game assets for anybody to use. It's free for
yeah.
all, right?
And now, like buying these assets, what about the people that'll come out and say, "Oh, well, they bought the assets, but now they have this sword and or whatever." Like, what about like a pay to win aspect concern with that? Anything?
Well, technically, this is free. They're not paying for anything.
Mm,
So people cannot come and say to me that I paid $10 for this thing, right?
mm,
These weapons are all free. You just make sure you go collect your drips and get it for free. Drip has literally set this entire thing for free. So
mm.
there's nobody who can come and say, "Oh, I paid $10 or $15 for this weapon." No, the shit is for free. You just gotta work hard and collect your
You got to
droplets
keep
every
on
six
top of the
hours.
drops. Yeah,
Yeah, and that's it. And
yeah.
then you can collect them. As simple as that. What happens aftermarket does not come back to me. That's not my concern. Because once again, this
What's
is
the
an
bid
NFT.
thing at the top there for 25,000?
This is something that we do in auction. Um, a unique one of ones that people want to collect.
Mm.
They would be dedicated to them specifically. Because this is like one in one, originally one in one. One of ones. Only they will have full rights to it. That's it. Done.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
are they like in-game playable characters or whatever?
Right. So like this character right here at the moment, she is a specific NPC quest that we integrated right here.
And what's the benefit of holding that asset then?
At the moment, only the value retained by the original 3D model.
Okay,
Once the Solana integration comes in, then we can add specific quests to her.
okay.
All right.
And then is
At
there
the
is there anything that you would benefit from having the NFT, the unique 101?
you once again, only you will have specific quests assigned to her. That's basically saying you will
Oh,
be
I see
able
what
to
you're
get,
saying.
yeah, you will be
Yeah, so
only be
you're
able
the
to get her.
only one who can go to her and get the slay X number of ice golems quest or whatever.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hmm. That's actually kind of interesting. I haven't seen anybody do that one yet.
So specific roles to her. She will have her own storyline, how it fits into Draconian Era, and why Apollo had to come to her for some stuff and like that. Yeah, like I said, this is we have the right platform to execute our characters, and we have the right gaming scheme. With your imagination is basically your limitation, right? The more you can imagine, the more stuff you can bring in, and that's the fun part about it. Like this game can never die because that's how much you can keep on building, 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 bringing new content, new stuff, new items, new levels, and stuff like that. No limit. Keep on
Hmm.
going. And it's solo, so you have no competition. You can play on your own pace. That's the
Oh
best part
yeah.
about it.
Now, like, are you adding multiplayer features to the MMR, the RPG at some point, or?
The intended goal is that people be able to play with their equipments and be able to join in world raids. That is the only multiplayer that's going to exist in here.
Okay, so like co-op.
More like a 5 op.
Well, I mean, it's co-op technically.
Yeah.
It's like yeah, you're joining in like how they used to do, where like you would join in with your friends on like a peer-to-peer kind of server on like Diablo 2 or some shit, and you guys would be able to then run together. But otherwise, it's your own instance of the game for everybody who plays the game.
Precisely. No
Hmm.
interference from the second party. No high level player coming in and giving you all the XP potions and all his old weapons and stuff like that, to just to give you buffs and stuff like that, and you
Couldn't they
just
technically do that in the raid?
no, you can't, because it's going to be limited to what equipment you have on your own. The only limitation is going to be the level barrier, right? So when you go on the world quest, it's going to be level gated, level 1 to level 10, level 10 to level 20, level 20 to level 30,
Okay.
and your team has to be within that certain levels to be able to join together and play that, because that's how the system will say, okay, this person is from this level, so we'll assign this map, this world map with this quest, with this rewards for these 5 people. Now you play it, and it satisfies our condition to say, now you have play to earn system, so you will be rewarded in dragonite tokens, equipments, and stuff like that. Then you can later on, so either you fight amongst yourself of what you want, right? Oh, I want this prize. Make sure you get your priorities straight before you go in the raid, because it will tell you this is the quest items, this is the rewards, right on the left screen. You have 10 minutes to do this quest, or 15 minutes to clear the boss. A world raid. You only have 2 chances or 3 chances. That's it. This way, you limit the abuse of system of overuse of capacity, right? It's going to
Hmm.
be limitational based, and it's going to be like we can do small world raids, like small, maybe 2 people, 3 people raids once or twice a week, and then you can have big world raids that come out every 2 weeks or once a month. That's huge, big one, big chunk of it, and you have 5 or 10 people go in and fight. That's why we are now introducing the multiple um, fighting systems in the game. So you will have dual blades, you will have shield and sword, you'll have just the swords, you will have bows, and you'll have magic, right? So now you have 5 different categories at not at the moment. At the moment, there's only 3, but you're gonna soon have 5 different categories to be able to utilize and play according to how you want. Because there's going to be different spells in there, different tools, different runes, all that good stuff, and you can characterize and customize how you want to play your character.
That's
And I need a
interesting.
glass of water.
I came prepared.
Yeah, but you son of a gun. I'll be right back.
All
Just
right. Arlie, why are you so quiet?
What do you mean? Why I'm so quiet? You guys are
It
talking.
sounds like you're falling asleep on us.
Yeah, is that obvious?
Yeah, with the big ass yawn when you started talking. Yeah, definitely.
Hmm. Yeah. So just let me know once you're done. Okay, I'm just gonna go back to sleep.
No, oh, come on. Gaming really doesn't interest you that much? Jeez.
It's just like you getting interested with makeup talks, Tyrus.
I mean, I guess I can kind of get interested in makeup talk,
Uh huh.
but
We can start, and we can try. If you can keep up.
I
so
probably
Warren's.
wouldn't be able to keep up. But yeah, no, I could try. You're just falling asleep on us as we talk about gaming, though.
Yeah, because who was? Um, oh shit! How can I not?
You cannot.
How can I not?
All right. So what else you got for us here, Drac?
All right, let the show start. Player default view editor. Let's fucking go with the demo.
You mean to say we haven't started yet?
We have
No,
not started the demo yet. No, we have not.
no, we've just talking about assets and all sorts of other shit. Like the
Okay.
demo starts now.
So this is your world. We tried to bring you in the middle. Uh, you have the entire city on the left side. So let's give you the general run around of the city.
All right.
And we have
Let me speed this up a little bit.
Well, this is an ability that you will unlock at level 35 once you do
Oh,
the
what, like
quest.
a speed run?
Yeah, because Apollo, if you follow the storyline, Apollo's ability was to do flash step. Pew!
Okay.
So I'm not gonna reveal too much over here, but the general idea is you're gonna
It's like
have
a
NPC
market.
merchants for
Yeah.
different armor and stuff like that. Uh, there's hidden areas at the back end you gotta explore. I'm not gonna explore. You're gonna explore that on yourself because I don't want to give away stuff. But if you saw it on the left side of the screen, you know where to go next time. And then let's see.
So are there going to be like professions and stuff where you can craft stuff also?
Yes, I
Okay.
haven't worked on the system yet, but the intended goal is to create entire crafting system where you can craft your own NFTs and weapons by farming different items and be able to list them on the marketplace and sell them for Solana.
Okay. Is it going to be like a UGC kind of system, or is it going to be like a
At the
regular
moment,
like crafting system?
honestly, I haven't decided that because
Okay.
it's way farther ahead. I rather not dwell on something that is not possible at the moment. Uh, Once we do the release and do the Solana integration, that's when I will worry about it because that's when it actually matters.
Okay.
And look, you will have your blacksmiths. You will be able to purchase your items and go back. You'll be able to sell your items for whatever price it is. At the moment, I'm not selling jack shit. And you can change your stuff. The city will
What
be
was the deal
configured
with
that
that chest opening and closing?
more like a haunted chest. I have to change that. Like I said, there were a lot of bugs. It's not supposed to happen
It
that way.
looks like it's stuck in the animation sequence.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just I gotta delete this and reintroduce a new one. That's it.
Okay. The
Um,
fun of being on indie dev, pretty much, right?
Pretty much. Well, you fix one thing, three other things break.
Yeah.
Uh, but then again, that's the best part about it. Every time I fix something, I come up with something new to replace it with. And
Hmm.
then you have, let's see, what else we got? You have the entire city back there. You have the arena. Arenas are at the moment closed because that's an entire different system. Once we introduce the arena, you're gonna have it similar to all the monsters, all the different variables are gonna come in, and they're gonna be level gated. So one level one. Have you read? Oh, Sword Art Online. Have you seen Sword Art Online, the
Yeah.
anime show? So you went to one level of the dungeon. You know there were different enemies, and you had to go level two, level three. So we're gonna introduce the arena that way, or we're gonna have it in a way where you can put different items on leverage against another player and fight it out.
Okay.
Whoever,
That was actually what I was thinking along the lines for the
yeah.
arena for like a really good use case, like sort of like a PvP wager system where
Mm-hmm,
you can like wager your NFTs or like if you know you're a badass at the game or whatever, like you're one of one NFTs against like cryptocurrency maybe, you know?
mm-hmm.
That
You
would be an
die, you lose
interesting
your
thing.
item. You win
You
the
get
token.
whatever they're wagering. Yep,
Mm-hmm.
exactly.
All right, so let's bring you. I'm not gonna walk all the way to this point because there's a lot of walking.
Yeah,
So
just
let's
get there
give
and
you.
spawn yourself in, damn it.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. That's why I wanted to do the editor level where I can just quickly go in and show you guys just the worlds. Let's see. Uh, oh, damn it! change that. Camera location. Well, it was not that far, but still. Okay, play.
Flash, that might have been faster. Jeez. Oh, did you make it? There you go. Mm,
Oh,
fireworks
this
would
one
be
is
funky.
blocked by. Is it? No, it's not. I'm so lost. I gotta keep track of all the quests and everything because a lot of the levels and stuff are locked, token gated. It won't
Oh,
open.
okay.
Yeah, it won't open unless you do the quest.
Hey,
Ouch.
you missed. You missed.
At the moment, we have OP stuff because I don't want to die. Bye bye. I'm not fighting you.
But they want to fight you. Yeah. Did his sword just get stuck?
That's the reason I didn't want to fucking fight.
Oh, you
Run
got your
away.
ass kicked, bro. Run
Buzz off.
away, run away.
Freaking hell.
Dev getting wrecked by mobs. Oh god. Oh, oh, oh,
Ow.
oh, oh.
Oh, fuck that. We go back.
Oh.
This was just the underground tunnels. Best of luck, guys. Whoever gets the quest down there. Uh,
What was
rest.
that? Oh, and you died again.
Ouch. Jump into the water.
Oh
Oh, I
shit, that's
forgot.
cool.
I forgot I had
Oh, the
sharks.
sharks. Good shit. Good job. Run. Swim. Swim faster. Oh,
Ha 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 ha. Fucking
that's all right.
sharks.
Somebody will sneak up behind you and kill you anyway.
Are they?
No.
That freaking shark
Um
is coming out from the damn board. That's for sure.
he's doing pulling the jaws moment. Holy shit.
And then if you want to do fishing, you can do fishing. This entire sequence is enabled. Um,
Now, does the fishing like is there anything
oh, I went back on the editor mode.
okay.
Yeah.
Like for fishing, does it give you like food that you can eat to regain health or give you any stats or anything like that or
At the moment, it's not configured to because it's going to be used in crafting. The fishes are going to be
yeah.
used specifically for crafting and stuff like that. The potion system has not been configured. At the moment, potion systems you get from uh, different bosses will drop it, or you get it through loot boxes, chests here and there. There's a lot of chests. Uh, and you will see once you gain the chest, it will never pawn up back again, so you cannot abuse it. Once you loot it, it's gone.
Okay.
Done. Finito. So you can mass spawn like a health to max potion, because then it will kill the entire um, magic system, right? Like there's a health rune system, which is extremely hard to get, um, and we've given that to the players as a magic item.
Mm.
So, for example, if I go to the inventory, um, that's the magic, right? You got the all freeze, fireball, and then you got the health. Ha! God bless. Right? So you have this, and then you have the entire inventory system. We're gonna have the armor sets come in, tools, ammo, accessories. Like this thing has full on RPG mode, like different barriers, weapons. You break them, they're done. They're gone. Um, this is another thing. Once we do the Solana integration, it will cost you Draconite to repair them. That's how we'll maintain the economy for the tokens while
Okay.
giving out player to earn rewards. So that, and you have different dragon swords. So you can drop them. No, this is editor mode, so you can't. But you have different spells. You have the replenishment, so it tells you how much it will restore per second, and then in future you can upgrade them by adding more accessories, so it will upgrade faster your health. And I we have six more different magic abilities that unlock on different levels.
Now, are all these limited items, or do they all like mint as much as people want to mint? Like,
So
is
magic
there
is
any
unlimited.
rarity? Yeah.
Yeah, magic has rarity. You'll be able to
Okay.
unlock them, but it will be pain in the neck. I'm gonna make sure of it.
Hmm.
Definitely gonna make sure of it. Like there is a meteorite fall, right? One of the biggest magics. If you people watch our trailers and videos that we released, there's a meteorite fall. Literally, you can plan, and there will meteorite fall on top of the enemy. Right? That's an overpowered. What's it called? AOE spell. Right?
Okay.
Um, well, that's gonna be very very difficult to get, and only on higher levels, so that it balances out with the higher level mobsters you're gonna deal with.
Okay.
If you get it at a low level, you're just gonna spam that shit and kill everybody. What's the use of that then?
Yeah.
And
Kind of
then
get
let's see.
that.
Let's see. We'll play from here. At the moment, I just hurdle them all together so that I don't have to run around that much. But um, let's take one of the quests, and you have the entire quest system. Type in. It tells you what recommended. The rabbit species left their herbs. Locate the deep mushroom cave. So I'm only gonna do this quest in front. Um, After that, everybody has to do the quest on their own. So you go here and you go in the waterfall area. It's gonna be a loading
Okay.
screen
So
that
it
pops
gives
up.
you, kind of like a quest thing, and
Hmm.
then loads you into an instance for the quest.
You go into the instance of the quest. Yeah. You don't need to, but you can.
Can you still go in there for the instance?
Yeah, you can,
Okay.
but only certain ones of them. There's it opens according to your level, right? I can't just
Okay.
open a freaking heavy duty level ones. You're gonna just get wrecked and lose all your stuff because that's what
Okay.
I made it. You die, you lose all your stuff. You want to go back
Hmm.
empty-handed? Best of luck. Right. So now it says to kill all the magics. Let's see.
So in other words, you kind of want to make sure that you bank all your shit before you come into any of these instances, except for what you need to wear. Otherwise, you die and you lose all your shit.
But for
Hmm.
beta testers, I'm gonna make it easy. They don't have to worry about that stuff
For now, yeah.
for now, so they can enjoy the overpowered privilege.
But did you get the mushroom?
Oh no, I died. I died.
I thought you made yourself OP so that that wouldn't happen.
Well, I got rid of it. I have to reconfigure it because I was packaging the game.
Oh, okay.
If I give it to you, you're gonna freaking overpower everything to go through. Hell no, you gamer. I'm gonna make you play like a gamer.
Oh God. Yeah, make it hard for me from the get go. Yeah. How many hours of gameplay content do you think you have in the game as of right now?
Just walking around the map is 45 minutes. Adding the quest from different locations to quest items to configurations, different weapons, 6 to 8 hours, give or take.
Okay.
Give or take. That's just the
I
start.
want to see one of your bosses.
All right, let's see. Hold on. Let me go back in. What I have inventory. Okay, I have the OP sword Talwar. Okay, I have the Talwar, so I can one shot if I don't die. If I don't die. If I don't die, I died.
What about dodging and blocking like parries and shit like that? Did you just die again?
Listen, this is uncut editor version. Anything can happen.
Ah,
Right, so boss, you wanted boss. Yeah, we going boss.
he's like, get me the fuck out of this quest.
Medieval dungeon. Uh you go in the mushroom caves, it links to another portal. That portal takes you to
Hmm.
this dungeon. I think I can do good over here.
That's great. Oh, couldn't do it there. Maybe I'll be able to do it here. From the look of it, it looks like it's harder. It doesn't look like it's any easier, dude.
Hey, there's no harm in giving it a shot, all right?
That's what he
I've
said
been
before
building this.
trying to collect mushrooms.
I've been building the game. I haven't played it myself.
Well, that's changing right now.
Yeah, that's why I'm getting my ass handed to me. Die. I got the Talwar, bitch. Yep. Ouch. Freaking magic. Ah. HP is mandatory. Hi.
The cat wanted to come say hi. That's unusual. Usually she just runs from me.
You will not be able to defeat these things that easily. Alright. The Grave Robber Captain. He does not take any damage from the fire, but you freaking do. And that's the
Huh.
parry. There you go. Die! Ha ha ha. And then you pillage and you get a
Cheesing.
Lord of
Cheesing with
the
the
Broken
OP
Sword? Yeah.
sword. Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Can't say shit. And then you go this way. You access the portal.
Fucking weirdo. No, I'm talking to the cat.
And there you go. So here's your first test. This is, once you inside the barrier of these caves, you get poison. Your health automatically gets reduced. So you gotta be fully equipped. Those three are magicians right there. You gotta wait for this entire puzzle system to properly work. And then you got two guardians of the coffin right there. And in that coffin, there's a big loot box.
Okay.
Big, yeah. And I'm gonna get out before I die. But look, there's our logo. Oh shit, I don't want to fall. Yeah. Bye bye.
He's gonna come out and still be poisoned because of glitches.
No, no, no. That I fixed. That I fixed. Once you leave,
I
you
knew that
solid.
was a glitch. I knew it.
That I fixed. Freaking hell. It was an annoying thing to fix.
Yeah, yeah.
What am I doing? That's it. This is one of the other levels. I showed you the one inside. Let's see what we got. Ah, there's a new one that I created.
Now, all of this data and information and stuff, is this all server side or this is all like client side?
Client side.
How are you going to stop people from mucking up the files and shit? Like just editing it to do whatever they want with it. Like,
They can because they will get a finalized editor, not an editor package. They will get a packaged edition only playable.
hmm.
That's what it is. It's just like you getting a CD with data on it. You can't do anything on it. It's only playable.
Hmm.
And whatever content that we have used, right? So if somebody really wants to abuse it, well, why go to the hassle of breaking it and extracting it and expanding it? Everything is on freaking drip, man. Just go download all the assets and everything is right there. Why are you
Yeah,
trying to
that's
kill
kind of
yourself?
true.
you know? So why are you trying to go through all that hassle? And then
How do you get the OP Tulwar sword? Do you just buy it in game?
you gotta buy it in game to the merchant.
Okay.
Yeah. This
What
is
I'd
another.
like to see you do, honestly, with like the crafting system and everything, is I would like to see you do like UGC content where people can like craft a sword and then kind of like help work on the design. Like if they're artistic and shit, do it where they can do like a design for the sword in like
In
Blender or
real
some
time.
shit like that. And yeah, and then like fucking have it where it adds it into the game almost, or adds it into the asset like library. And then I
Well,
mean you would have to like, they would have to have it rigged and everything. Like they would have to do the full design for it, I think. But then if they got a revenue share of that NFT based on them creating the sword or whatever, I think that would be pretty cool.
what my intended goal was to say, let's say, set up a art competition or some kind of a creation competition, and say the last five people who win, you know, their models will be included in game.
Okay.
That's what I wanted. This way, it's much more organized and cleaner, and this way we have more control of getting things done on a faster level instead of relying on the user. So if a user has their skins and everything ready, they just give it to us. We apply it. We configure it with the console. They don't need to access our console or anything like that. All the files are with us, so they just give us a file, the GLB or the FBX, and we straight up deploy it. That's it. Done.
Hmm. Yeah, I like the UGC idea just because a lot of people like doing user generated content. And if there was like a way that you could fucking have it where you like create the assets themselves and like allow them to like be rigged up a certain way, like even if they've like, well, that would depend too. Yeah, I don't know.
Anything is possible with the right amount of help,
Oh
right?
yeah.
That's the thing. So let's say if I get 1,000 people, no, if I even get 500 players playing this game, and they come and tell me, "Yo, MJ, I want to create my own skin. I want to do it my own way." I will buy the entire NVIDIA Creator package and add it to the game where they can customize their own stuff. I
Okay.
do not mind doing that, right? That's a fully enabled system that allows you to create your own character meshes. Creativity is your king. You can do whatever you want. And then they submit that to us, and then we'll go and define the characteristics of it and give it the powers that it deserves and basically the collision system and everything like that. And this way we can configure it in the game. Right? Uh,
Okay.
this is the Deadly Forest. This is only 50% done at the moment. The reason why I say that is because once the nightfall hits, I haven't integrated this because it's already very hard. Um, Once the nightfall hits, all the zombies will come out, and those 3D model meshes have been already been released on Drip, so I have to make sure I'm able to integrate that into the game as well. Um, the nighttime is very beautiful, and then I think this one can rest. You can go in here. Yep, I can go in. You won't be able to do anything once you play the
Yeah.
game,
Right.
but once you come into this cave system, and that's the the first world boss that we have created, the Kraken.
Huh. Yes, Jack. Yes, go die.
No, but not happening. It's configured to its only centralized area. It will not come after you. But that's the thing,
If
right?
you shot it from over there with magic,
It's,
oh,
no, it's not gonna
I
take
don't see
damage at
your screen anymore. There you go.
all. No, it will not
Oh,
take
okay.
damage. Yeah,
So you
it's
have to
disabled.
be in that region. What are you
There,
doing, Harley?
there is a world barrier over here.
Harley's bored.
I know, I know. And then let's see. We got what else we got? We got a medieval dungeon. We showed you the medieval dungeon main maps. Oh, the new Forge map. This is the one that I love the most.
Yeah, we'll check this map out. Then we'll call it a night for this, so that
Yeah,
we have some more stuff to show people the next time. So we've been at it for 2 hours already.
yeah.
So yeah, like definitely be good to hang out and show them some more some other time. I do want to get a chance to play it before you launch it for sure. And I'll do a stream night for that so that everybody can check it out as I'm playing it and getting annoyed and frustrated with the difficulty that you set it at because yeah.
As you can see, just from the angle, there's a boss level right there. Mini boss.
You go along the side there and go kill them.
You can't. There's a
Yeah, just go
barrier.
in there and what do you mean?
These are AIs, right?
Mm-hmm.
They are they're hearing as soon as you go near, they will detect you and they will come after you.
Hmm.
You see,
I mean,
on
but I
this
mean,
side,
just go right inside and go right to the right as soon as you turn in.
yeah, those guys at the back end, they're gonna alert the others.
Yeah, no, I'm saying like right when you walk in, just go right to the right. Yeah,
Where?
jump in there.
And,
Jump
yeah,
over
you
there.
want me to die? You want me to die? Sure.
No.
There you go. And I started losing health. Shit, shit, shit.
Yeah.
Ah.
But why would you jump off?
I was hitting spacebar too fast.
Yeah, apparently. No, but like if you run in and you just jump off onto the thing, you should be able to make it. You just jump like a pansy. You like half-ass leapt off of the side. Like you got to give it a good running jump. There you go.
All right, so you made it here. Now what?
Yeah,
That one's looking over there. That one's
shoot
looking
him with
right there.
magic. Shoot him with magic.
There's a barrier.
What do you mean? There's a barrier?
You think I won't disable this stuff? You guys will immediately find loopholes and try to kill them.
Fuck yeah!
The hell no, I ain't gonna make that
I
easy.
already found one loophole. All I had to do was see the boss room. Yeah, see? Now you kill the other two and you run out.
Well, because I have a god damn it,
If you can
overpowered
kill them,
sword
jeez. Well, what kind of
that has a
dodging and shit do you
200%
have?
damage.
What kind of dodging and stuff do you have in the game so that like I can try to avoid, or do you just have like the block system?
Block and roll. That's it. But
Oh
that
well,
depends
how?
on the playstyle. So with the sword and
Okay.
shield, you can roll. With sword and shield, it's only defend and attack and stuff like that, or
Well,
magic.
for the sword and shield, you should add in like a little jump, like
Yeah.
a little like. No, I'm talking about like if you press shift, it would kind of be like a parry system or a dodge, but instead of rolling, you only do like a smaller jump that only pushes you so far away from whoever's attacking you. So, like in certain games where you have like the heavy
Why are you in
armor.
hell?
This
Why
is
are you?
Lava Forge.
Harley's like, why are you in hell? I thought I was the only one in hell. With all this gaming talk, I don't know why you're in hell. I'm the one in hell.
Like, you guys actually, just gave
We
me a
actually enjoy talking
visual.
about this, yes.
Yeah, you gave me a visual representation of my
Where I am
feeling.
right now.
Yes, a
Yeah.
fucking. You're great. You're great. That's
This
all.
was your idea, Harley.
Is it?
Yeah.
That
Oh,
was fun.
Well, it was technically Harley who was like, "Oh, I'll join you guys."
Yeah. Look, and it tells you on the left side, locked. Find the key,
where are
and
Where's
you
the
I can't
key?
supposed
access
to say that if
the quest
you
item.
are in the group chat and they're saying, we're gonna stream?
You
What are you
don't
gonna
have
say?
to. You don't have to. It's not
But
mandatory, Harley.
it
I
is.
don't sit there and say
There's
every
only
time
three
every
of us
time somebody
there.
sits there and says, "I'm gonna go and stream," I don't sit there and go, "I'm jumping in."
Yeah,
I say if I have time,
we
I'll be there.
if there's 10 person in the room, yeah. But if there's only 3 person there, like, hey, and you can stream, and
Me
hey,
and Drac could
yeah,
nerd out for hours by ourselves on this, bro.
I can
Like,
nerd too, not just
no, you can't.
not just sit gaming.
You
I can
want
see
to
you're
nerd
nerding
with
out in
us.
the FPS, but not in the RPG.
Mm,
Stop talking about those fucking letters. Talk about some shit that makes sense. What
Uh,
are those yes?
just be glad we're not adding in RTS and MOBA and BR games
Okay,
and
then get those people that
milsims and TCGs and TBBs do you know how many acronyms there are for
why
gaming?
do you
Like,
love to put letters, just letters? Why don't you complete it as
and then
words so we
4X.
will understand? Wow, that's
You
so
you,
cute.
you got 4X games.
Now we're finally in a. Oh fuck, where are you swimming?
I actually like that you can swim in this game. Like a lot of games, due to like
I'll just be stuck there.
the easy mode of you not being able to get into the water, or if you get into the water, you die
I'll just splash,
automatically.
splash there. Harley splashing, swimming, swimming. But
Bro, there's
You
let me tell you guys who
there
are
are
what.
sharks
Oh,
there.
oh, what? Oh, sorry.
How are you? How are you? How are you able to walk on those waters? Explain.
he's not.
this is a
That's a
mega tree wall.
log, Harley.
Hmm?
No, it's a
That's
tree.
a tree.
Root. It's a
Yeah.
major root.
I thought you have Jesus blood. You
All
can.
right.
You
I'm gonna go
can.
from here so that
Why
I
did
do
no one
not
reacted
attract.
on that?
Because he's not Christian, I don't think.
I still understand it, but I don't want to do it because it will feel like I'm offensive. So I just shut up.
Like you're like Jesus walking on water. The Muslim in the room goes cricket. Um
Holy shit! Sorry, I thought I'm here in the Philippines where everyone's Christian. Sorry, that's a
Don't you have like Buddhists and stuff out there in the Philippines?
no,
There's no Buddhists in the Philippines?
no.
Isn't Creon Buddhist?
I don't know. Koreans is yes is
Well, he might be
There's
Christian now because he's with Izia, but like,
he's
uh,
easiest.
oh yeah,
there's a
you're about to
chest
get
right
fucked up by
here.
sharks.
If you guys make it here, there's gonna be good loot boxes for you, and there's a chest on the left side as long as you don't die. I'm gonna
You
run up
need
the
to
What
path
are
add like
the
here.
a
loot
breathing
boxes?
system into it too, just
Can
to
I
fuck
just
with
land
people
on the
more.
loot boxes? Is
Yeah,
there
yeah.
any way?
Take it easy, my guy. I'm only one
What?
person. You
Is
know
There's a
there
how?
breathing system.
is there
No, the
any
breathing
way?
system is completely different.
Answer me. Is there any way I can just land
Well,
on the loot
only
box?
you only add the breathing system to being underwater.
You're
Hello?
thinking that yeah. What's up, Harley?
Can I just land on those loot boxes?
No,
No,
Fuck.
you can jump
you
off
can
the bridge
try your
near
luck.
it.
Yeah, you can try your luck in there.
Like you saw him, he
Unless
just ran down the whole bridge there and then jumped
How'd
in
you see that
close to
there's
where
a
it
loot
was.
box?
You
How'd you
can't.
know?
that's because
You
only
have
I
to
knew.
swim.
How'd you know
He
that?
put it there.
Oh, he's the one who put it there. So how about those people who doesn't know?
They
Well,
gotta
best of
explore.
luck. They
That's
didn't
the
come and
point of
watch us, so
RPGs.
it's curiosity. You gotta have the adventurous curiosity to explore and expand. This is a huge world. Like I'm like Derek said, I'm not gonna explore on the other stuff. But there's five other more maps that you can go to.
There's a lot of potential partnership I'm seeing there. Like Alto Bridge can just put
This
a, a loot box wherein they can get the
Oh yeah, you can.
premium.
That's a great idea, actually.
whoa what?
Like you can partner with certain NFTs or like meme tokens
Oh,
or
even
like projects or platforms, and like they can like sponsor loot boxes to be put into the ecosystem, where like if you manage to find them, they end up getting like um 100 shib or some shit like that. But like it'll have the shib face on the loot box, like or some shit that looks that kind of like
even
advertises for them.
even
It can
those
be done.
even those bridging, uh, what's that again? The DeFi stuff. Like where when they are able to find that loot box, let's say on a bridge, and literally Alto Bridge, kind of like, and they just need to perform any amount of bridge to claim the loot box, and that will, uh,
Yeah,
that
that's
kind
a little much.
that's a little much. They can just open it.
Yeah.
Okay, they can just open it and get an NFT
I
from.
mean, it's like a sponsored loot box from
Yeah,
from partner ecosystems or platforms or something. Like
yeah.
I could see like lizards are doing their TGE for Liz token, and like I can see them potentially like sponsoring some loot boxes to be placed across the maps or some shit, and like they'll have like the LARP suit on it, or they'll have like the ETH
Mm.
Venture lizard on it, and like you find it and like you get the Liz token and it pops up with the Liz token or
Ads
Liz symbol or whatever, and yeah,
and
I
ads.
can
Imagine if that, imagine if you guys have how many years users, real users, then every day you get logins, like 1 million users logins, and you now get to, sell ads. Um,
ads technically aren't taken very well in most games
mm,
unless you're incentivizing them. So
mm,
like if you have a limited energy system or something along those lines, if you incentivize refilling your energy bar by watching an ad, then that works. If you have something like a limited work, what the fuck, limited labor, there we go, for like crafting or professions or something along those lines, and you gate it behind watching ads or paying like drac token or something like that, then I could see that working. But even those typically when done right still leave a bad taste in players'
In people.
mouths.
Yep.
mm. How about something like ads in the way wherein it's done entertaining, like just, they're just, we we won't call it ads, so still gonna be like an advertisement on the platform or on the uh
Well, yes. So the only ads that we're doing is project sponsors.
yeah,
Uh,
sponsors.
yeah. So basically, you will see sponsors like this. Let's see, la map
Do you have a business developer already?
right here.
You
Basically,
you want another two?
sure.
You want two more?
Hey, the more you take off my plate, the more I can be more creative to making people like Teresh's life more miserable in the game. I'll love it.
Jai sending blue hearts.
All
Thanks
right.
Hi,
So
Jai.
for watching.
this is what I wanted to show you guys in terms of
What was
sponsors.
she
And
posing for in that picture? Was she like modeling for something? Like what?
You can zoom in.
Can I?
Yeah,
Ooh, no, I can't. But
you or so.
I
You
tried. I couldn't. No.
you should mint, you know what, Tara? You should mint the NFT, the single tutu,
All
so
right,
that
look.
Oh
So,
my god.
yeah,
Harley,
me and Drac will host that show. FYI.
what did I just get into?
Good luck.
Well, I told you, Jack, you will be hosting that with me, right? The matchmaking show.
It's gotta be at night because I'm working in the morning. It's gotta be
Well,
at night.
yeah, entertainment usually at night.
All right, so then I can join it. All right, look at this. This is what you're. If you watch, if I'm understanding you correctly, this is how it will look. We will advertise the projects in game.
There's another major game that is talking about doing that. It's called Cornucopias. I don't know if you heard of them, but they're doing a similar thing where they're like doing like billboards for other
Yep.
NFT companies and like Web3 companies. So
Yep.
that's actually pretty similar.
You can have. This is just painting at the moment, right? You can have gifs. You can have videos running. Well, I'm not gonna have videos running because this is a fantasy world, right? But it's gonna be more like around the lines where you have a GIF running or advertisement in your house. Once we have the land NFTs and stuff like that come out, you're gonna have access to your own house in these buildings. Each building is a different level, as you can see. We try to market with different styles, different tops. Um,
Yeah.
each level, each building is gonna have layer one or layer two. Extra equipment slots, crafting areas, and different sections. And then you're gonna have something like within that, you're gonna have a section of a screen that you'll have advertisement from the companies and stuff like that for the players.
You know what would be kind of cool? You remember like RuneScape? How like you would get like
Uh,
have you played RuneScape at all?
I believe I have. It's been a while. I don't remember.
All right. Well, what would happen in RuneScape is you would get random like pop-ups basically. It's not like an actual pop-up. Okay. It's not an actual pop-up. It's like an NPC spawns, right? And it asks you if you want to play a mini game or something for like an extra benefit, right? And then you could like build out like little mini games for some of these advertisers. And then if they say participate in that ad, they can potentially win a prize. And like you do it as like sort of like I mean like at the end, if you successfully navigate the challenges for the ad or the mini game, then you have like a choice of boxes, and there'll be like a small prize, a medium prize, a big prize, or whatever. And then whatever the hosts like the sponsored advertiser provides can be allocated into those until they run out. You see what I'm
Well,
saying?
that can only be done if you had a live multiplayer system. This is solo on RPG. The only way this will reward users is we do something like included in, for example,
Like the
horse
multiplayer
racing track
arena, or yeah.
or a horse racing system, which we're gonna have different horses sponsored by different projects with different loot boxes if you win. Ba, 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 da, ba. So we have a horse racetrack right here. Um, and a little bit once we populate it, you will be able to choose different horses and whatever it's available. Then you have an entire archery system over here. You're gonna be able to play archery and stuff like that since you have a characteristics of playable bow and stuff like that. Then there's like mini arena right here with different loot items. A merchant can say, "Fight this guy, and if you win, you get this." Ta 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 ta. Level capped at 5. A bonus reward that may be issued out once a week or one or twice a week or something like that, so it doesn't get abused. Because keep in mind, everything that you have in game has a durability counter. Shit breaks.
Mm.
So you better have
Mm,
freaking extra weapons. Otherwise, you're gonna die when you're facing the boss.
mm.
You see what I
How
mean?
we have to see how fast the durability counters go down. Honestly.
At the moment, it's hit rate. So each specific weapon can be hit specific amount of times because it's easy to have a constrained number attached to it and be able to add so many weapons with different designs and stuff like that. Probability counter is like I don't know, shots fired. It's not able to calculate it properly,
Mm,
or I would say more along the brain. I don't have the brain power to do the mathematics to freaking figure out how the whole probability system works on durability. What I was able to figure out is if I assign, let's say, 30 value, 30, if you hit the sword 30 times on an enemy character, that's how each hit takes one durability out, one durability out, one durability out, one durability out.
okay.
Yeah. And we have released the entire inventory system so that you can have as many weapons as you want to carry. You don't want to carry, you can throw them out. Like I said, there's going to be weapons on different levels. There's a common, very common, rare, epic, legendary grade, right? The higher the weapon's
Okay.
rarity, the higher the durability.
Okay. That makes sense though.
Yeah.
So.
But keep in mind, it's not like if you have a legendary grade weapon, it's going to high durability. It can backfire, right? It can have a very high damage, but it can have a very low durability as well,
Oh, I see.
right? So it's to make it the game fair in a sense where you can't just take a level 55 sword and go hit and one hit the boss, right? So there is going to be some way to balance the buff. You can't have OP weapons absolutely broken. Then that's basically broken, right? Those who got it first can defeat everything, get the quest, and everything. That's not fair.
Yeah, but then
So
you just bring in a weapon with shittier durability and then swap out to the legendary weapon at the point when you get to the boss, and then put the legendary weapon back and take out your shit weapon again.
up to you. You can play however you like, but let's say you have a legendary with damage counter of 100, right? But its durability is going to be maybe like 30 or 40.
Yeah.
That's it.
Hmm.
Or maybe there's a legendary weapon that has high durability of 100 hits or 150 hits, but its hit counter is like around 55, 60. So it depends on what this will give people to think about what they want to take when fighting the world bosses or when they're fighting doing different quests. It will make them think there's a boss coming up. I gotta defeat it. Now, is it better for me to have a weapon with a consistent damage with high durability or high output damage with low durability?
Hmm. I see. That's interesting. I'm actually looking forward to playing, dude. Like, you gotta hurry up and get it to me. You know? Yeah.
I'll be working all night, all day tomorrow on fixing the bugs. Once I get the bugs fixed, I think I should have it ready for you by Monday night.
Okay.
Monday night it will
Awesome.
be ready. Yeah,
All
I
right.
think I'm
Cool. And
just
then
gonna make
you
sure.
said the 14 is you're planning on having it out for beta.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's gonna be there's quests that are within in game, right? And then there are quests that I will release that's gonna be through Discord. That if you complete, you gotta open up a ticket and show the proof show the proof from in game. Take a snapshot that you completed it, you found it, or you did it, and then you will be awarded Draconite tokens for it as well.
Okay, cool.
Play to earn incentive. Da, 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 da.
But yeah, no, that was a nice little run through of what you're showing off for your game and what we can look forward to as people interested in playing it. We're definitely gonna have to save some for next time. We're 2 hours and 20 minutes in, and Harley is already featuring our faces instead of the game. So You know, yeah. Let's we'll call it quits on the game for tonight, and we'll do a couple more streams leading up to when you drop the beta, and I will Monday night probably end up getting into play some games and show off my gamer skills, so you can feel bad. Um,
I, what's the word? People use sadistic. I will enjoy
masochistic.
or that. I don't know. I forgot what's the word called. It's something where you feel pleasure on other people's pain. I
Oh
would
well,
love
that's
it.
sadistic.
Yeah, so I would love it if you're having a hard time in the game. That means I feel accomplished.
I feel like after you watch me play the game, you're probably going to tune the difficulty up.
I feel bad for the other people.
Yeah, I feel bad for the other people. Um,
But I
if
now I know I gotta put food
Jack's
in the
gonna
baby
turn
berry.
around and give it to me Monday night, and like come back Tuesday morning and be like, "Hey Taurus, what's up? How'd you like the game?" I'm like, "Well, um, I ran through everything you had available already. I beat every boss you got, including the Kraken. Like, what else you got to throw at
Well, first it's gonna destroy me from the inside. The fact that 1 year's work is done within 6 hours.
me?" Oh, dude, are you kidding me? Like a lot of these games that are single player RPG games, especially like older ones, were like 10-hour playthroughs if you just ran through the game. Like if you were a completionist, you can probably get like 20 or 30 hours out of the game. But like to just run through it from beginning to end, you could probably do it in like 10 hours, 12 hours, right? And then like even like the newer Final Fantasies, like you get like what 60 to 80 hours of playtime max, you know? And unless you're of course again being a completionist. I can actually look that up right now. Um how many hours of gameplay new Final Fantasy?
See, this is what I will say though. Right now, storyline integration is not there. This is just regular quests. So you will
Yeah.
have shit ton of stuff to do when the official storyline kicks in.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like official storyline, like this one here, Final Fantasy 16. One reviewer took 46 hours to complete the main story quest of Final Fantasy 16, while another reviewer extended their time by about 8 to 10 hours by completing side quests and optional monster hunts. So like if you think about it, the amount of content in single player RPG games typically ranges around the 50-hour mark, I'd say, on like probably on average, right? For like story quests and stuff like that. Completionist shit, like the hardcore RPG maniacs who want to fucking sit there and find like every Easter egg and every like pot that's breakable and all that. I can see that being like an 80-hour game grind or some shit, for most games out now. And that's probably being generous. I think like all the optional side quests and like completion of shit usually only adds maybe 10 or 12 hours to the average game. So you're looking at like 60 hours of gameplay typically for like a 49.99 to 79.99 game nowadays, you know? So if you even have like 10 hours of content right now in an dev indie developed game, like an indie studio game, um in the first iteration of your like, and this technically isn't even alpha test, this is more like, well, yeah, it's technically not even alpha test. It's more like a technical test. It's more like a really super early build where you haven't gotten all of the fine tunings down, and you're still adding a shit ton of content, and you're working on texturing and all sorts of shit. Like you're really basics, you're not like really going into like the super complex systems like the web3 systems and the crafting profession system with how that's linking up. Like you're still at the early technical alpha, and to have 10 hours 12 hours of gameplay for at least the main storyline quests or like explorable content, that's not bad, man. Like, and especially considering how much of this you did yourself. over the years in between working and like you've done a lot, bro.
Hope it's worth of recognition. That's what all that's all it comes down to, right? At the end of the day, if five people come and say to me, "Fucking job well done, my guy," that's all I fucking need, and I'll be able to do it for another 2 years alone if needed be, right? Because
The
at the end of
best
the
thing as a
day,
game developer is about having people come to you and say, "Look, I had fun playing your game."
yeah. And once again, it's not like I have $1 million budget. I'm running this on my own pockets, right? So
Bootstrap.
if we
Yep, exactly.
bootstrap, and it's free to play. It's not like you're gonna be paying me $5 to $10 for the game. It's completely
Yeah.
free to play. So with keeping that in mind in consideration, you know, if we can expand where we can get the popularity, let's say, fuck everybody, right? Don't give a shit if they invest or not. Nothing. No. If we get even 100 to 300, 500 players who come in and play the game, I will take out a fucking loan and hire developers to come in and expand this on a massive scale. So I just want to illustrate it this way, right? Me, who does not know shit, to a year now of building, learning it myself, and I was able to produce this content. Just imagine the brain power and the shit that I have already written down in my notes and everything. If I have a developer team of 3 or 4 people and I'm on their ass and let's
Yep.
pop
Yeah.
content, right? I We already have a structure built, right? I made a proper structure. You have the OG NFTs, which are OG characters, and there are 30 of them. That just tells you there is 30 different storylines that merge with the original character Apollo. That means that sucker has to fight 30 different champions. I have buttload of content, storylines, everything written, right? But what do people like? The problem is in today's market, people like visuals. They like the uh, cinematography and animations, and they like the cutscenes and stuff like that. That can only be done by a company that has millions of dollars at the back end because that's video editing, designing, configuration, movie making, CGIing, and all that stuff. As an indie guy, it's not possible for me at this level, right? That's the problem. That's why not many people look at it. Ah, it's barren. Oh, it's just that. It's just you have to it's for more I would say I'm more at a level where I'm catering to core people who love the mechanics of fighting the bosses, like the Diablo fans or the you know, Red Dead Redemption fans or Horizon Zero Dawn fans, by integrating the best characteristics of both worlds and combining it together. You have the grind mode. You can grind out the quest, you can do everything, you can get the top of the line, or you can be just a lazy guy who likes to fish in the pond. That's it,
Yeah.
right? And then and you get your stuff for crafting. You take that stuff, craft your stuff, and sell it on the market. Maybe those grinders will buy your stuff because they don't want to grind those goddamn 50 fishes of salmon just to get one single potion or of stamina or heal or something like that, right? They can just get it from you doing it. So it caters to both parts of the world. And not many games out there cater both sides of the world. Either they're extremely hardcore or they're extremely comfort zone, casual. I'm keeping it in the middle. You can enjoy both the storyline and the grind if you want to. Because once you will play a game, you'll see that there's a lot of weapons and stuff like that that require souls, and that souls can only be farmed either through quest, and if you don't want to do quest, then you can grind the monsters. The monsters will give you souls and they will give you gold and stuff like that, right? And that's how you'll be able to purchase the weapons, at least at this stage. Once we escalate to the Solana integration, gold is out the door, right? Then it's going to be souls and draconium. Then you're going to be using draconium to do the repairs. You're going to be using draconium. Well, you'll be using the gold to buy the weapons, but any kind of repairs or crafting or those costs will will be incurred in Draconium. So it will utilize our token. And when you go to the marketplace to sell them, you will sell them in Solana. This way, it does not impact the currency at all.
Okay.
You see,
Hmm.
may if you look at Axie or if you look at other companies, they have done everything using their own token. So those who came in early did the quest and everything. They released the higher grade NFTs. They sold it, right, and people cashed out, and the token went down.
Well, it wasn't just because people cashed out. I mean, realistically, it was because they set up a really shitty ecosystem and schematic for how like the token sinks worked and how much stuff cost, and then releasing like they really screwed shit up early with Axie.
Well,
So like,
that's what I'm doing. I'm doing it a very extremely simple way.
yeah,
Keeping it simple, I've seen when you keep a system simple, it's more easier to analyze and apply better stuff to it. When you have an entire market economy that relies on draconium as cost, and anything that you craft and sell is on Solana, it balances it out perfectly. Because then when we officially release the world class with draconium, the cost will parry the rewards,
okay.
right?
Well, let's see how it goes, man. Like shit. All yeah, exactly. That's all you can do. You work towards it and cross your fingers and hope that it works out for the best. So long as you're doing everything you need to do and people fucking like the game, you'll do well. Like
That's the intended goal.
yeah.
Love the mechanics, and then you know what? Once we grow big enough, once we have projects come in, do sponsorships and stuff like that, that's funding right there. And then we can utilize that funding to create the animations that people so like, right? The videos, the movies, and all that stuff. And especially with AI coming in, I think if I get another year, I'll be able to do those videos myself. I'm getting pretty good at this stuff by handling it. So if I can handle it, just think of a guy who specializes in it. Pay him, and then boom, you have content right there, right now.
Hmm. I mean, at some point you're gonna want to get somebody who's professional at it, though.
Oh yeah, Solana integration is going to be professional. I can't mess around that because that
Oh well,
requires
no, that's smart contracts and
that
token
smart
fucking yeah,
contracts.
no.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That is going to
I
be
wouldn't I wouldn't
pure.
fuck with anything that
No,
has financial aspects to it. Like
no.
I at that when I was starting to found my company, like I was looking at that and I was like, yeah, I can't code this because if I code this and I fuck something up, I'm really screwing people over when it comes to something that they're financially monetarily involved in, and I can't afford that, and I don't want to risk that because they're your customers, they're your community. Beyond that, like you don't want to see anybody get harmed from your community, let alone
And
be the cause of it.
exactly, and this is the one of the reasons why the actual game plan is that the entire system be closed net in a way where things can be transferred in, right? But can only be transferred out if there's multi verification. And it's not connected to your main wallet, it's only a game wallet specifically assigned to your user profile. I think that is a much more safer way than allowing the easy way where you just take the Solana Phantom Wallets integration and adding it. God forbid, if something happens and some piece of shit comes in and hacks the system, right? He can
Mm,
easily take control of the wallets because then you're doing smart contracts and stuff like that. But when there's only accessible in game, where there's only external transfer in, and when you want to transfer out, you have to do multiple verifications. I think that's much more safer way where people's stuff is safe. There is
mm,
nothing related to their main wallet, no keys, no nothing. It's only transfer in and transfer out transaction, and everything is within game. I think that's a much more secure system, or at least that's what
okay.
I have written down. And once the professionals get here, we'll have to talk to them how to integrate that stuff.
All right, that sounds interesting, man. Like we'll see. like I said, we gotta see how the game goes, how much fun it is to play as I play it, and um, it looks interesting so far. So I think I'll have a good time with it. I gotta see how long it's gonna take me to beat all your bosses and stuff,
Oh
and
yeah, I'm
like yeah.
tomorrow. I'm definitely putting in some blockers that I see where your mind goes.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
putting
like instantly I was like, yeah, no, there's a path right there. Like and that's the thing. Like even the windowsills that I were seeing in that room look like potential. Like so yeah, there's always something.
I'm putting the barriers. Don't worry about it. You ain't gonna.
Yeah.
And on top of that, I've already put magic limitations. I didn't want to have people to lose faith in it, but if you're further away, the magic does barely any damage. The closer you are, the higher it does damage.
I don't really like that. No, it's not like realistically like
Well,
you want
re-
to.
it's like this. You throw a fucking cannon fire. The closer you are, the bigger the heat ball. The further it goes, the molecules takes away the power. The mana disappears.
Mm,
The mana
I
disappears.
no. There should be there should be a dispersion rate after a certain like there should be a max range like when you hit like 30 meters or some shit like that, your fireball starts to degrade or something
Yeah.
where then it's starting to reduce damage. But you should have a maximum effective range of X still.
Well,
Like,
yes. So
yeah.
if at the current moment it's configured to 10 feet, yeah, 10 to 12 feet. 12 feet is full power maximum damageable. Once it goes out, the durability count starts to go down as you further. Because as you saw, as I showed you in game, I was sitting on the lake and I was firing fireballs, and it was going on the other side of the lake. But when it gets there, it's like no damage. And keep in mind, there's also a system where if you walk away thinking that you hit the guy 5 times, right, and you reduce his health, but you went out of the fight zone, you come back in, his life is going to be full. So you can't
Mm,
cheat by going out, hitting it 5 times, and coming back in. It ain't happening.
yeah.
You
Okay.
go out of the radius zone, he's going to go back to his normal route, and his HP is going to full up.
Hmm. That's annoying.
It's to counter people like you.
Yeah, that's okay. I'll find ways to get him stuck on trees and shit for you. Don't worry. He's like, fuck, I forgot about that.
No. So most mesh items are non-collision. So it'll just pass through as if they does not exist. You gotta keep in mind, I'm a gamer too for 12 years. I've also played all these games, so I know what you're thinking, at least at a certain level.
No, like there's other things I'm thinking about. Don't worry. I'll
Well,
work on I'll work on breaking your game as many different ways as I can.
record them, please.
Of course, I'll live stream.
And then I'll have fun blocking the other people.
Yep,
And then they can come and bitch at you. Why'd
yep.
you have to show him that loophole?
I expect bug bounties.
there is,
Interact
there
blade.
is,
Yeah.
there is. Um, every bug that you find is 10k Draconite token.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That
So once we
incentivizes them not just to exploit the bugs, but to notify you about the bugs as well.
Yeah, and you go in the Discord. There's an entire channel that's dedicated to it. So it's called Bug Reports. People can go in. This is the way I did it to be fair, so nobody can take advantage of a pre-existing bug. They use their Discord ID and they will post the bug. Everybody will be able to see the bug. So nobody can take advantage of it. So I have to find another one. At the end of the week, we'll calculate how many people have found whatever amount of bugs they have, right? And then we'll allocate them the Draconite tokens and they will be sent to them. And I'll purchase that from the market and then send that. This way, the market does not go down.
Okay, I see. That's actually nice.
Yeah.
Oh, um, What you should probably do is turn it into like a forum almost, so
It
that you
is,
can have yeah, it's a forum.
yeah,
Okay,
it's not
good.
completely form, but it's more like you post it, everybody will see, so they can't repeatedly post the same bug. So if they find it, they just gotta scroll through up and down, see who posted what bug, and if they're late to the party, they're late to the party.
Yeah, tough shit.
Tough.
I get that. Yeah.
It's competition, right? That's how it has to be,
Yep.
right?
Whoever finds the bug first gets the bounty. That's how it
Gets
goes.
the mountains. Yep.
All right. Well, like I said, I look forward to playing.
And we made Harley sleep.
Yeah, I know she's passed the fuck out by now. Like, she's like, these fucking guys, all they want to do is talk about video games. Like, I came on here to hang out with them, and they're
I did
fucking
not say
ignoring
that.
me.
I don't put words into my mouth. If you're gonna
Well,
put something, not words.
I think it would be
Well
more
now.
like I think it would be more fair to say that she put up the makeup and everything, got ready, gave us the snapshots, like a
Yeah,
small
yeah. Just
quickies,
flickering, yeah.
and then we didn't give her
She
the
flashed
attention.
us a little bit, and then
Just
she got no attention.
Yeah.
just a little bit. I don't want my cute face there to be distracted with whatever you guys are talking.
Ooh.
Mm.
I don't want anyone to get distracted. Just
I
being nice.
Well, you have watched the typical anime shows, right? The gamer guys is always so built in the gaming scheme that they don't even watch the hot girl next to them calling them out.
I
Exactly.
remember the fucking
Nerds.
I remember
No,
the camera
weeps.
guy that you know that? Do you know that?
What?
The camera guy who
The camera guy?
yeah, the editor rather that
Oh, the one that I was talking about with Pokemon? You saw that, right, Drac?
Which one?
Pokemon did like a little short video or something on YouTube, and she was like, you know, I had an editor that I had to fire one time. And she's like, the first time I've ever had to fire an editor. And it was because this guy came out and he was talking about how like because he always used to take like a really long time. He did really good work, but he always took like a really long time to edit her videos, right?
I
And
have heard about
yeah,
it. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I saw
And
that
and then
video.
he confessed to her, like, I every time I watch your videos, I couldn't help myself. Like, why would you admit that to your boss? That's like you going into your job and seeing your boss in a skirt, like a really tight skirt, looking really good and shit. And you're looking at her and you're like, damn, let me go hit the bathroom. And then one day you're just randomly like, you know why I'm in the bathroom so much? Because every time I see you in one of those skirts, I just can't help myself. What the fuck do you think would happen?
Well, either she's gonna love it or she's gonna hate it. One of the two things. In his
He
case, it was
shot
hate
his
it.
shot. I mean,
Yeah.
like realistically, he could
At
have
least he was
gotten
on
lucky
Huntsman.
and gotten with like a Pokemon. Like holy
Yeah.
shit! Like dude, go from editing her videos and jerking off to fucking her and jerking off. Like, well, no, fucking her and editing her videos. But yeah, like,
Hey, at least he was honest about it, right? That's the main
yep.
thing.
Well, no, some things you just don't want to be honest about. I'm probably like one of the most like straightforward people you will ever meet. I talk about everything in my life. And I would not admit that to somebody I worked for. Like,
Well, not in the way that he admit that, but it would be a much more respectable way to say it. I can't help it because
no,
I am falling in love
no.
with.
Like, even if like I thought somebody was hot and I sat there and I jerked off to thinking about them, right? You don't go to them and go, "Hey, I jerk off thinking about you."
Yeah,
No,
that's what I
you go
said.
to them. Yeah, but
The different words.
yeah,
Different
there's
words.
no. There's no different words for I jerk off to the image of you. All right. The only thing that you could potentially do is be like,
Yeah,
hey,
we can
I
stop.
think you're attractive
We can
and
stop.
I would like to go out with you sometime.
We,
Like there's no other way to rephrase the other situation.
we can stop the jerking part. You know, it's it's evening with we understand the struggle for others. We don't want to give them a hard time. uh,
Oh,
hard
really? Hard time.
hard time, so we can just be slowing down with those jerking commentaries and stuff. Okay, all right,
What?
yeah. I don't want you having a hard time. Like,
Don't worry, it's not a hard time right now. It's a very soft time. Oh,
your your roommate will be like, "Holy shit."
Oh my god.
Well, at least you know what? He's so lucky. He got a roommate that whenever they fucking
Wanna fuck, they fuck.
no.
he's like, "Hey, do you feel like it?" Yeah.
Friends and
Without
benefits.
without without any commitment. Okay. All right. Let's go.
That's how it started.
That's how it's
That's the-
that's how it's ending. Holy shit. Oh my god.
well,
Isn't that sad?
Yeah, yeah.
Like every time you, and then at the end of the day, it's not, you're not hers, and she's not yours. Like, if other guys still, wanted to hook up on her, and you can't do anything about it because you actually wanted that. Like, you actually don't want to have any strings attached, right? Right?
for some reason I can feel the pain in Teresh's eye. He
Yeah.
understands the
Like,
situation.
it's like this is the time where I fucked up. When that guy is coming, he's like, shit. It's like, shit. And Tars is
No.
like, no,
Mhm.
she's doing this to come, to get back at me, what I did to her yesterday morning, 8 a.m. EST, when I made her cry on the spaces. Now, she's getting back at me. She's getting back at me. No, it's just, it's, no, it's just, you know, I'm not getting back at you. It's just some spontaneous stuff. Don't worry,
You're
Tara.
not getting back at me in any way. Like
Yeah,
it's not phasing me.
I thought you're thinking like that. I can see the pain, like what Jack says. I can see the
No
pain
pain.
living in your
No
eyes.
pain.
I
The
know
Completely
denial.
lighthearted and free.
The
no.
denial.
What's that again?
Yep. There we go. We good beer straight up.
Beer?
There's a rock star, bro. It's energy drink.
uh,
Jeez, you guys
uh,
got me up at freaking 1:30 in the morning after driving around for 7 hours door dashing.
I can see the
Hey,
pain living in your eyes. What's the title of
likewise.
that?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
1:30 a.m. for me as well. I went to work around 8 a.m. and I literally got home and I called Harley and like, "Yo, help me set up the stream."
He said, I'm gonna be home in 5 minutes, and in 2 minutes he's at home. I was like, whoa, that was fast. In 5 minutes or
Guys,
10.
guys have a bad sense of time.
Well, oh my god.
we, al- we,
Sometimes,
we, we always say it's longer than we want it
yeah,
than we
sometimes
expect it
it's
to.
good, but sometimes it doesn't sound so good. So yeah,
Oh,
better be
5 minutes sounds a lot better than two
Then
minutes.
2 minutes.
sure do, sure do. uh,
We
but
all estimate at six, but half the time it's four. Like,
holy shit.
There's a lot of stuff that needs to be done before and then at the end. Time consumes.
just like this girl
Okay,
math, there's men measurements.
you can talk about it.
Point to be noted. Point to be noted.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Where's that song again? Give me one sec. I can't let
Uh
that
oh.
go.
He's got a whole song for this subject.
Yeah, I can see the pain living in your eyes. I don't know the next one. Na 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 na.
Na 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 na
Sympathize.
na 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye.
There's
Well,
no.
Harley, just play our one of our
She's like,
songs.
oh no,
Hmm?
that one doesn't work for me.
What?
There's one that says "Can't wait to see you again"
Oh, oh, oh. Can't can't
on
wait.
our
Oh,
drift.
she's gonna start the sappy shit again.
Huh?
She's gonna start all the sappy shit again. Oh god.
Shit. What's that? What's
What
sappy?
sappy? Sappy, emotional, like
I'm not
lovey
emotional.
dovey. Oh, you're
What's it?
not emotional.
I'm not. I'm not emotional at all. I love
Uh
this one.
huh.
The one that Jack said. You guys know this.
Is it me or there's echo?
Hmm?
It's Harley
We
this
couldn't.
time.
Oh.
Yeah, I couldn't hear the
No, I
song
don't
at
think
all.
there was an echo. I think she was just playing it. I'm going for a smoke. Yeah.
Smoking. He's smoking. He's smoking. We got him. We got him.
See, the perk about it is that like realistically most of these spaces are just talk. So like I could literally go for a smoke and you guys would never know except for hearing like the door close behind me, the lighter lighting up, me choking every once in a while.
Well, we're gonna end the situation and the stream in any case. So, Harley, you want to play or you want me to play?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I just open it. Give me 1 second.
Oh,
How
we're
did?
ending the stream?
Oh, he didn't
It's
like.
1:30 a.m., bro, for me.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, I gotta start streaming some gameplay soon too, so.
Got no energy for that. I gotta wake up in the morning and start fixing shit that I just. Your mindset
Well,
just gave me one more panics.
don't worry. I'll mess
Yeah.
you up.
Tired.
Bro, by Tuesday I'm gonna be giving you panic attacks again, so it's fine. Just package it up, send it over, and then wait until after I'm done. Uh, Daddy Abe fucking just messaged me for the first time in forever. DJ Abe is on his way home now, so he was talking about coming and hanging out with us.
Guy, with you I wanna ride. Can't wait to see you again.
Yeah.
Dreams of bringing you close. In your arms I find my zen. You're the one I love the most.
That sounds pretty good.
What happened?
I don't
Did you
know.
It's
just
your play. Your, your player is lagging.
shit? Yeah, it's lagging. I thought nah. Ah, that's just it.
But yeah,
It
we're
really
almost
just
at 3 hours now. It's time for peace out, bitches.
ah. Holy shit.
You want me to play it from my side?
He had it
Sure.
playing better.
Yeah.
All right, just share the screen. I believe I'm already sharing the screen, so I'll just play it.
There we go.
Can't wait to see you again.
Now we can't hear it at all.
Really?
Yep.
Hold on. Now you should
Oh.
be able to hear it fully.
All
Sorry.
right.
Uh,
Let's see.
3, 2, 1. Harley share. Uncut. Uncut. Ready? There we go.
All
okay.
right.
Okay.
All right.
Go. Go.
Go.
Day is long, you know. Time is moving slow. Can't wait for tonight to see your face inside. the stride. You smile, my only guide. With you I wanna ride. Can't wait to see you again. Dreams of bringing you close. In your arms I find my zen. You're the one I love the most. Oh, 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 you're the one I love the most. Starry skies above, my endless kind of love. Through the night we'll dance in a soft romantic trance. Sunset fades away, eager for the day to dance the night away. In your arms I'll stay. Can't wait to see you again. Dreams of bringing you close. In your arms I find my zen. You're the one I love the most. Oh, 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 you're the one I love the most. Can't wait to see you again. Dreams of bringing you close. In your arms I find my zen. You're the one I love the most. Can't wait to see you again. Dreams of bringing you close. In your arms I find my zen. You're the one I love the most. Oh, 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 the one I love. Oh, 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 the most. Oh, 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 you're the one I love the most.
I love my RPG the most. Take care, guys. Have a good night.
All right.
All right.
So,
So,
uh,
hang on, hang on,
hang
hang
on.
on, hang on. All right, there you
Mhm.
go.
All right, all
All
right, all
right.
right.
It's
So
been
yeah, no, I had fun with you tonight, Drac. I know Harley was sleeping on us, but I had a good time. I enjoyed seeing what I'm going to be looking forward to for at least 12 to 14 hours this week. Um, and I know you're looking forward to the 40 to 60 hours you're going to have to spend fixing all the shit that I find to break and cheat
Oh,
with.
oh,
So,
with what you just said. Oh, there's two open world maps that I wasn't gonna release. Now I'm gonna release that. Best of
okay.
luck finding the quest and NPCs and enemies in there. It's a huge world.
Okay, so maybe I have 30 hours to look forward to this week.
Ah,
Fuck.
that's better.
No, but that means that you're gonna have to triple your fix times. So it's gonna go from 50 to 60 to 150 to 180.
I think it's much more. I
I
would say,
that
I would say I would enjoy my time fixing it, but be able to proudly say that I was able to give you guys enough content to be able to create videos and talk about stuff and be able to communicate with maybe other players to see where they have gone, or experiment with other people to see who found what where, and be able to have fun with that. And I want to look at it in the positive way, let's just say that way.
I feel it.
Woosa.
Yeah, I start getting primed for it. No. But yeah, no, I had fun tonight. I'm gonna end up probably hitting Runiverse after
for
this.
sure you had.
No, I did. You didn't. So, um, but that's
For
okay. because sometimes you have fun and I don't have as much because like I don't do like the singing stuff and the karaoke stuff, but I still hop up there and hang out and shit. But
Yeah,
yeah.
I still had
Well, mission accomplished for me though. Thank you, Harley, first of all, for
yay.
setting up the show, right? We got that. Two, we got the demo out. Three, we got the drip stuff out. Four, Tarish, now hopefully we can change your mind about a little bit about drip so you can start going there, following some channels, and maybe getting
Yes,
some good stuff through us. Um, and
and
hopefully
some
that changes the
smiles,
perception of that it's not only music and art. You know,
and some
we
smiles,
introduced,
Oh no, like
yeah.
I see that they're starting to do some stuff with gaming and stuff, and like I think that's good. Like I think that they need to pivot towards game assets too because it's a huge market. So yeah, like it should be something they're doing realistically.
Well, it's more like it's see there's so much drip can do. In a sense, there has to be more Solana projects or Solana gaming projects that have to become forward and apply on drip so that they can get on and do this kind of stuff. If they don't apply it, there is nobody's gonna come. You know what I mean? Like it
No,
isn't
that
gonna
makes
catch
sense.
the yeah. Unfortunately, but at the same time, this is an open platform where NFTs that cost thousands of dollars now can easily be launched for free of cost, right?
Mm.
And what I think we have, if I go to our NFT and check on Tensor, uh, we have minted out uh 17,830 NFTs in just 5 drops. 8 drops, sorry, 8 drops, right? This
Nice.
includes music, this includes 3D models, this includes art PFPs, uh, all the combination of all of them. So I
that's
think it's really good for bang for buck. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like I said, they definitely are adding stuff, and hopefully, as more projects come to Solana, they'll get more gaming projects in. I look forward to seeing that. I like Drip. I like the artwork and the music and stuff that is on there. I have a couple of the Drip House drops in my account. So like I it's not that I don't use it. It's just for me anything that's primarily focused around art and music, it's not so much my thing. Like I'm all about the games. So yeah, as they go and add more stuff to it for gaming, I'm definitely down to check out more of it. But for now, like for me, it's an art and music platform. Even if it's game assets, it's still technically art. You know what I'm saying? For the most part.
For the most part. But somebody had to take the right step, right? We took the
Oh
right
yeah,
step. And
no, I'm
yeah,
I'm not saying there's yeah, definitely. Like I said, as more stuff comes to it, I'm definitely happy to explore it.
yeah, as it expands, and it should be awesome. Like, I'm proud to say we freaking picked up 27K followers on there, so it's freaking amazing.
Yeah. Oh no, Viva's doing great things, and everybody involved in it seems to be super, super happy and super like excited about it. So like everybody's really into it and loves it, and there's a really strong community around it, and it helps the space. So there's definitely nothing wrong with it. I have I don't think I've ever talked shit about it. I just said it wasn't for me.
Yeah, yeah. No, it was more like to illuminate you about the possibilities.
Oh yeah, yeah. No,
Oh,
like
yeah.
I said,
That's
I'm
that's
I'm,
what
I'm
it was.
definitely
That's all it is.
interested in keeping up with it as they add more game stuff. I'd like
Yeah.
to see Drip House actually expand to not just Solana as they go.
That's
Why
going to be a
not?
massive undertaking.
Why not we do a collab uh, drip drop? Uh,
Sure.
this this stream maybe some. I don't want to end it. You know that maybe just some clips, just some highlights, and you can drop it on. How can we do that? Like the collaboration stuff. Is there anything?
Well, whatever you edit and upload to the creator portal, you can actually, if you want to share, you can just add the other creator's wallet on there,
Oh,
and the rev gets shared automatically. So you
okay.
don't have to worry about how much I gotta pay him, how much. Drip
Yes.
does it automatically. And as for a collective, um, n- not this week. We can do it for next week. Is I can release a song. Let's see, partners in crime. I think that um that has a
Broke
nice
friend.
vibe to
Broke friend.
it.
Tyrus
Oh,
is that right? Broke friends.
what?
Broke
Broke. Yeah. Yeah.
friends. my
That's
soon
a
to
good idea.
my soon to be not broke friends. Tyrus face. I
Broke friends? Mm.
So there's two topics. So I gotta write lyrics, uh, lyrics for these. So broke friend and partner in crime. All right.
Okay.
So I'll come up with two song patterns with this, and I'll send it to you guys. And if that gets done, we'll issue it out on the next.
Happy Sunday, David. Yep.
Happy Sunday.
oh
Yeah, we'll release it on the next drop.
yes sir.
Awesome.
All right.
What are you using to
So
actually make the
the
songs?
songs. It's the same that I use. Right. I used to. I created one for Web3ALITY.
Yes, they're broke friends. I need rich friends. We all need them. We
You're lucky
all
we
need
even
them.
let you up on stage, David.
David, you're one of the broke friends. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have to
Like
let
like 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 David's lucky that we even let him up here with us. Get
yeah,
out of
yeah,
here,
yeah,
David.
David. We have to let go, David. You know, we have to let go of David. He should be grateful and
Yeah, he's David ungrateful.
yeah.
Jeez.
Jeez.
Okay, so no more no more reaction, David. Is that it? You accept the fact that we broke?
He didn't realize I was reading like the comments and shit. Like that's what it was. He thought he could talk shit in peace and not get roasted in return for once.
He gave the fire, he gets it back. Bye, David. Get roasted.
Oh, I'll call it a night, guys. It was an
Yeah.
awesome night with you guys. I'll make the songs and I'll send it to you in Discord.
It
That's
was a
fine.
fun
Send it
Yeah,
to
3 hours for sure.
yeah, for you.
Um,
An hour for me. Thank you so much.
yeah, it was only an hour for you because you slept for two of the three.
Yeah,
you.
thank you
She's
so
just
much.
admitting it.
Broke friends are not accepting their fate. I,
I know you deny your fate all the time, David. Jeez.
that's why we're here. We can't accept, right? So everyone, thank you so much for watching. For those are still here with us, thank you so much for your patience with these two weird guys. And I'm sorry for sleeping on you. And I hope that next time you will still be able to watch me. I promise you that there's just one of them each time. Okay, there's supposed to be not two of them in one screen because it's gonna be disaster. Kidding. But yeah, thank you so much, everyone. And this is your host, Harley. Oh, Tars, your turn.
What? Peace out, bitches.
Your
Gossip
co-host.
on you.
There you go.
Oh, was I supposed to say, oh, and this is your co-host, Taurus? Peace out.